Did you get to go see Battleship?
Did not. I did not get that.
Have you seen it to this day?
No.
Here's
it's
the
such
thing,
a bad movie.
Connor, we knew this.
We knew it was your birthday.
Come on!
What if it's like construction gear? Vest, hammers and shit.
That sounds kind of racist.
What about fishing gear?
We did that.
We did what?
Fishing.
We went fishing?
Would you guys shut up? I am trying to think. What about just a regular shirt and pants and a jacket?
Sounds gay.
I will say every time I've ever watched anything with Connor and a fire comes up, he goes, man, love fires.
Fires are good.
He just says it like,
in what way?
What the fuck you talking about?
I love, like, whenever there's an opportunity to make a fire, I'm down to make the biggest fire that we can before people, like, at least half the group is like, we should probably cut that.
You can't let this guy into Canada. It'd be really
What do you
bad to let
mean
this
by
guy
the
into
group?
Canada.
How many group fires have you been a part of?
Well, you know, like, you're camping, right? I'll always be an advocate for making it way
biggest
For
bigger than we should.
expanding the fire, like
Yeah.
outside of the safe
Like
area.
way more than it's like it's gonna take like if we like
big.
yeah, like if we try to naturally let it go out, it would take like 8 hours.
It's really dry out.
okay, I got a good YouTube video.
Who can make the biggest fire?
Yeah.
After a certain point, it gets hard.
That's some shit I'd say. That's some shit I'd say.
You got me.
That's $100.
You have to make the biggest fire, but it
Did
can't
you-
leave a certain box.
Okay. Did you see when I did this video with
forest fire.
Chris where he found some guy in Japan who like just
Chris Broad?
yeah he like had an island. He like owned an island. And I
Oh,
asked,
yeah.
I asked the guy how much this island cost.
Jeffrey was
Jeffrey Ness.
Put it like the katakana pronunciation. Jeffrey. It's this island that just like is like shit. You couldn't do anything with it. You couldn't build anything on it. You couldn't do anything with
lit
it.
on fire.
And and then they had like he wanted to do camping on it, and I think he thought it was going to be fun. It was not fun. There was like no ground to camp on. Nothing was clear. And the rock formation that was the land was like a really thin.
This fucking
This is a city boy.
this
right
Joshua
here.
Tree camper, dude.
Damn city boy.
I'm sorry, there wasn't an REI on
They
the
wanted a
island.
lot from a damn RV.
Whoa,
Where's the Patagonia store? Chris Farley?
I don't know what he is.
Okay.
By the way, that's what you sound like to Japanese people.
Where's
Burger King?
It was literally like a cliff's edge, and that was it.
Nah,
This is dangerous.
I saw it, but the real issue is that Chris packed like a moron.
So yeah, there was a lot of problems. But the point being is that we wanted to make a fire, and luckily they had tried to clean up this island, but there was way too much bamboo. And I don't know if you know, bamboo grows like stupid fast. So there was a giant pile of bamboo, like enough for like 9 hours of fires. So I just started piling it.
You measure things and how much
I
fire.
just started piling it.
He's looking at Nick like 2.5.
Maybe like an hour.
Yeah, like 1, 7, 3.
What did you do with animals in the backyard when you like caught them as a kid?
And so we just I don't want to answer that. No. We started just piling. And my goal was to just burn all the wood that was available. And even the wood that was like soaked wet, because my goal was to like, it was like a whole ass tree. I was like, I'll dry it out. I want to burn it, and it's going to burn all night. And then everyone was like, this is ridiculous. We got to stop.
They vetoed?
They vetoed.
That's funny.
And then it was getting late, and they were like,
You should have brought a real firehead.
We got you back, and
Well-
I'm going to tell you cleanly and straight to the point. We had 5 back-to-back 10 out of 10s, and we thought, how do we get some views?
We said we gotta call the big guns.
we
in.
got?
that was a fluke. I think that episode, that view
count?
I genuinely believe that was a fluke.
What the fuck you talking about?
You're
You're a
a
world superstar.
golden goose.
You're in 2 of our most watched episodes. How's it a fluke?
You're a golden goose, boy. Produce milk.
It's actually the opposite of a fluke.
Okay, no, if this one does well, it's not a fluke.
Yeah,
All right.
you're
Lay
actually
your
the guy.
milk for us, Connor.
But I don't know why, because I feel like when I try to use myself, I don't get the results.
Yes, snooze.
Yeah, I don't utilize
doing that.
myself.
You know,
enough.
it's fun. I have by the way, I'm getting over a sore throat.
sound like shit.
I'm not contagious, I promise.
sound
but
gross.
My voice is messed up, but
Sounds
I'm
bad.
so happy to see finally the young man that my beautiful daughter has been spending so much damn time with.
Can you show them your sunburn?
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Dude,
dude.
I came in. I was the last one to get here.
shit.
I meant
Why
I
did
meant
you
your.
have to do it?
Yeah, that's true. That's
meant the
pretty
top
true.
half.
That's true. That's pretty true. That's true. That's pretty
You
true.
asked for the sunburn line.
Yeah,
take
you
off your
you have the tank top one.
I just wish you would have clarified.
I'm sorry, that's my
That's
bad.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's my
I
bad.
feel
I
like
guess.
that's not my fault.
Why do you do that normally?
Yo,
No.
it's not normally enough for Nick to anticipate it.
You spend too much time around
You see my
Chads.
penis?
We give this because we go to like onsen and
We went to
the
Wii
spa.
Spa.
You've seen your shit.
Yeah,
seen
it's
shit.
very
I
unimpressive.
seen
though.
shit. We
Well,
seen Aiden's
hey,
shit.
Me too.
Got the old grandfather clock. Don't.
Aiden's got hog of the month.
He doesn't mean the hog.
This is a calendar. We
went
got
to
the calendar. He's hog of the
We
month.
went to Wii Spa. There's Hog of the Month, and it's like he's on there. Bro, we went to Wii Spa. I'm pretty sure viewers saw my penis.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
fine. That's not a big deal.
He saw my penis,
Because
Connor.
you saw his
Yeah, you
penis. It's
saw
an equal
his.
It
trade.
wasn't in
his.
Wii Spa. It was in Japan when you
that we
went.
did
No,
Wii Spa
no,
too.
we went to Wii Spa last week.
This is a week
Yeah,
ago.
but I'm saying he already saw your penis.
Yeah, but he saw it again.
No,
Oh, yeah.
So what?
It grows.
Wait,
My penis is bigger now than it was
In
a year
Japan.
ago.
What
No, it's
stretching?
not.
You-
I haven't hit my age where it stops yet. I think it's like 37 maybe. It just keeps
I'm
going.
not lying. I think, and I know this is gonna I think I'm taller now than I.
Dude.
I
So
just
what
like
does that,
age
what does that
walk
make
on my
you? You were
friends.
so last time I checked, you were what, 6'1"?
I know, it's 6 foot flat,
Okay, so now you're what?
6'0.5".
which isn't what it says on your driver's license.
It says 6'3", but that's just for
You
funsies.
just lie. Do
Just
you
lying.
I
want
love that
me
you can
to?
just do that here. You
A
can
little bit
just
of
lie.
treachery. You can lie anywhere. Why are you saying here?
No, I just feel like it's acceptable here.
Oh yeah,
Like you can just get away
chiller, I
with that.
suppose.
Like,
Japan, is there like a guy with a measuring
well, no,
tape?
well, it's only an American thing where you have the height and weight on your driver's license.
Why don't they
having
have
the
it?
weight
Why
is
would
like,
you need that? Like,
Everyone
why
in
would you
Japan
need
is
6
is
foot?
5'1", 90 pounds. We don't need to check.
Or your phenotype.
Why would you need your? Is it like I get to like
It's an
identify?
identify. It's literally it.
Yeah, it's like if a guy's looking at
It's
your
not a
license
very
and he's
good
like,
identifier if you can be like, I'm just 6'5".
I think it's so like if you commit a crime, they can be like, yeah, here's his
okay.
picture.
Not me.
He's 6'3".
I commit a crime.
185.
3 hours later, I'm 80 pounds heavier. I go straight to Cane's.
yeah, I hit the
Hit
KFC.
I do the Doug Doug challenge while I'm in the car still.
Yeah.
Of this group, who can gain the most weight the fastest?
I feel like me. I feel like I could just drink
Wait,
beer.
do you mean like whose metabolism would like support that, or do you mean
I
like
give everyone a week. You have to be the heaviest, like
I think I could do it.
percentage wise. I guess increase.
oh,
Percentage is different.
Percentage
old
is
are
more
you?
fair, I think.
I'm 27.
Okay,
I'm
your
28 this month.
metabolism's still good. Happy
Well, no,
birthday.
I feel like it's not.
I mean, it's better than like I'm 34 now,
And you feel like it sucks.
and I feel like if I eat one extra Erewhon item,
I think it's Anthony.
we're going to
Yeah,
hell.
it has to be Anthony.
I think he's fluctuated the most of anyone in the time of the show. Like
I
that. Like,
move different.
Wait, actually, you guys have been doing the pod for 3 years, right? Congrats.
years.
it's
Sure.
like 3 years.
When I feel like when I was getting 3 years, I started seeing that like the differences in like our appearance. Like from episode 1, like we look very different on episode 1.
I'll
Did
go
you feel
back
like
and
that?
see-
was-
Yeah.
Wait, this will be fun. What do you guys think we looked like? And then Archie will put a little.
Archie, can you make me really juicy?
Over Connor, can you add porn?
Okay. Just do that.
Really hot.
Just
porn?
hard.
Can I get some head? Are you gonna make a run?
No, I when we started the pod, I had like a back injury and I literally couldn't work out or do anything. And I was taking Adderall, which I can't take now because of my heart. So I was very like like thin and weak.
Yeah.
That's the first episode. I look so young. Now I sound like fucking Alex
you look very
Jones.
different.
I look the same.
You look kind of the same.
I feel like I look
Might be the beard.
Aiden looks like a
I'm
weird
fully
human.
clean shaven.
I love having a bald ass head. Ain't no
I
difference.
think I was
here.
on. What episode was I on? Like 30 something?
Nah, you were fucking. Were you?
Like,
on?
was
Oh, my
that
guess.
right?
Let's everyone take a guess. I
like
think that you were
12.
on like Wait, 12?
He was 12.
No, it
That
was
early? There's no way.
No,
Who
because I
cares?
was
I
on
don't
like up to
care.
like Amaranth. I did.
My guess is 64.
Ooh,
Like that
I feel like it was
Nintendo.
around the 50.
51.
We'll find out in a minute.
Okay, well,
I was
we'll pull it
solicited for sex by a Russian man.
A Russian
You love this though.
man.
You love that this
Yeah.
happened.
You love. Hold on.
Oh, the victim can't bring up what happened.
you
You're not a
love
victim.
that the viewer saw
I'm
your
a victim.
penis.
You're not a victim.
You love that you got
I
solicited.
don't love that the viewer saw my penis.
You
So
wiggle it
say
around
don't phrase
for
it like that.
Do you love being loved that much?
I do love being loved, but I was
Yes,
solicited
yeah.
for sex by a Russian man. This
Sort
happened.
by most viewed.
When?
Find it faster.
What is it? What is
try
that?
it.
Oh,
20?
did you bank it?
51.
Oh, 51.
51.
That's
straight up.
7.
You're a bad little bitch.
Even though he didn't remember.
What? What's,
I
what's
think
It
with
was my
you, dude?
birthday today. It's fine.
Okay, wait.
It
you
wasn't.
were
It
solicited.
wasn't your birthday. I know your birthday.
It was my birthday. He forgot.
Oh.
It wasn't his
It was
birthday.
my
It's
birthday.
April 30th.
It was my birthday,
1990.
and you guys all left the country except for Connor, who
turned
joined
up.
the
That turned
country.
up.
And you guys sometimes ask, why do I love Connor more than you?
Wait,
There's
you
your
guys have
answer.
it?
Yes.
Wait, we'll
Wow,
get
thanks,
back to your
guys.
Russian man. Let me ask you something really fast right now,
You
Connor.
sound awful, man.
Dude, kill yourself.
you sound terrible. You sound like you're doing a voice of a pirate.
I'll tell you something. Listen, Connor.
Okay.
Sounds like Pete.
I do feel like I'm talking to my dad. Like,
He's gonna drop some wisdom right now that you don't really want to
I'm
hear.
so proud of you graduating high school. Just come here. I want to tell you something. Listen, what if you and me
yeah.
took a paramotoring trip?
Don't go on the trip, bro.
You go
Paramotoring.
paramotor over the damn pyramids where the pharaohs used to live.
Dude, I can't tell if he's doing a voice or if that's just what you sound like now.
Who's a voice actor now? Now listen, Connor.
Are you trying to get me killed?
What the fuck? How
Yeah,
did you say
yeah,
that?
he is.
Power, is that the one with the
100%.
big fan?
Yeah.
Didn't that YouTuber die?
Yes. Yeah. No.
No, he died.
Famously,
no,
he died.
very died.
Dude, the guy that put a big cartoon fan on his back and ran and flew in the air died?
There's one who died and there's one who lived but broke his spine.
Most of them live.
Listen,
Well, most
me and you, Connor, we go. You get on yours. I watch you soar off, and I'll catch up later.
He'll catch up.
You will not catch up. I think you won't catch up.
And I'll catch up, and then and then while you're down there, me and Ludwig will hang out. We don't hang out as much because he's hanging out with you, talks about you all the time.
he's bitter
Okay.
because
Okay.
of our love. He's jealous. He's envious.
envious.
Because you don't have it.
I'm
Envious
giving-
when you don't have it.
Okay,
You don't even know what
I'm the
that
guy
means.
out of town that turns up. That's the only reason why. You know,
Turns
it
him
feels-
out more
so-
like.
And yeah.
If I was,
And
Yeah,
that's the problem.
from the
It's
butt
because
up.
I'm here saying, hey, sweetheart,
you're here.
I brought you.
Oh, you're here.
I brought you this and
Were
that.
you here for my birthday?
Oh my God! Did you want us to move the tournament? Did you want us to move it somewhere else?
I don't think
to
it's
move
asking
Bikini
for
Bottom?
a lot for one day of the year. I don't think it's asking for a lot.
I texted you twice,
You think that
both for
matters?
Australia Day and normal day.
oh wow. I feel like I'm in the middle of.
You're
No,
fine.
you're not. You're not in the middle of anything.
I can
That's
come
fine.
back.
We're
No,
doing
stay,
great.
stay.
I want you to watch it.
Eat your roast beef. We're at Thanksgiving. It'll be really nice.
Are you gonna eat?
It's not a big deal, really. I don't mind. I'll come back for the Patreon segment.
We'll talk. We'll go on a paramotor. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
What happened, Ludwig, with this Russian man?
I got solicited for sex.
When?
You
We
do
were
it?
at Wii Spa.
Like
A Russian guy came up. He goes.
It wasn't sex.
Well.
Well,
What
Thank
the fuck?
you.
Why is it?
It
Why
was
is
zippers
it
there.
saying well?
He walks up. I'm drying off, and you have these small little towels to dry off. They're like hand towels. So I need like 3 of them, and I'm getting in there and shit to dry my shit, my dick.
It's a very inefficient towel.
It's not efficient. You need 3. And the guy comes up and he goes,
Using more towels to make your penis
Well, I
look
use
bigger.
4 at
Sorry,
least.
guys, I need 4 towels. Time to get to
He walks up, he goes, I'm Russian. And I was like, I got that.
Yeah.
I knew that instantly. And then he's like, I work for a modeling agency. Very good. Ooh. And I'm like, that's fucking dope. He has a unibrow. And then he goes,
So you know it's Eastern Europe.
he goes, you would be perfect underwear model.
Wow.
And then he goes, you make a lot of money. We can go right after this.
That's that's wrong.
It's maybe 8 p.m. on a Thursday or something.
No, it's
It was a
Friday.
Wednesday. It was a Wednesday.
The Wednesday.
He's got a studio close.
And-
I don't understand.
Okay, so you're back by like midnight.
And I'm like, I got a good job. And he's like, yes, very good job. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
I think you misunderstand. I have a very good job. I'm quite happy with it. I don't think I need to do this. and I think he wanted to fuck me.
I didn't
Is
see
that-
the Russian guy. Just saying. I
Or
don't know.
traffic,
Oh
or
my
traffic
God.
you.
This is so,
trying to
it's
traffic
just so
me.
Ludwig to be like, yeah, a guy came up and wanted to blow me, and it's like, well, he didn't say that. And
Oh, you thought he had just a really good modeling agency that was doing
At
Calvin
8 p.m.
Klein underwear shoots at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday.
I thought it was more insidious. I thought it was some kind of like organ harvesting.
Yeah, that's even
Sure,
worse.
right?
Which I think is more likely.
He would hate that
Okay,
because it
I'm
didn't mean
sorry.
he was not sexually
Wait, so
wanted.
you think he wouldn't want to fuck me, but he'd want my liver?
I think so.
I'm so unfuckable that he just take my liver. He wouldn't even get seconds after
Oh
taking
no,
it.
are you guys about to break up and like not be friends?
Dude, that was like a perfect Connor O'Malley. That was crazy.
Dude, it shifts, it wavers in and out. It's like the end of like Final Fantasy VIII when they're going through all the time like that they experience in the game, and I shift through all the voices that I've ever had.
When Slime's dying, I'm gonna hold his face. I'm gonna say, it is like Final Fantasy, man. Now, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Yeah, man. Well, maybe he did want to suck
did,
that
man.
dick. I don't know. He did. Cool. This actually, what you're describing happened in Smart Guy. Zipper, while we're talking, can you look up on YouTube Smart Guy TV show pedophile episode? So this is an episode where they meet a guy on the internet and he brings them over and they like surf in front of like a green screen because they think it's a cool video game. And then his dad almost beats the shit out of him. It's actually a great episode. That's the pedophile.
Dude, I knew it when I saw him.
Yeah, they casted it well.
Yeah.
Well, that fucking sucks for that guy.
Yeah, no,
the
I do
typecast
think
pedo.
about
Dude, that
that.
does suck.
I do think about that, like when people get roles and it's like, nah, you just look like the sleazy evil pedophile.
He's playing Surf City.
Is he actually a pedophile?
All right, now
skit?
Ludwig, take off
Yeah.
take off the underwear now.
Yeah, so exactly. The idea is like, he's like, so now you guys take off your clothes, and they get weirded out, and then they leave, and then he almost gets his ass beaten by their dad. Yeah, see, this is like a YouTube poop version of this episode. But I watched this growing up, and it taught me don't play Surf City with the strange guy.
If it's Tony Hawk, you're like,
Tony Hawk, I'm in.
I'm naked.
I can surf Venice Beach. So
That's
maybe
cool.
that would.
We should do a yard episode like that.
what the
We should
fuck does
invite
that
a
mean?
pedophile to teach the viewers a lesson.
Dude, I see that shit on X all the time. They're just beating the shit out of these guys in
They feel
Kmart.
staged though when I watch
They
it. I just
beat
feel
up
like
I don't
Kmart
think it's
pedophiles on X?
staged. I
some
think
of
it
some of
don't.
it's staged.
I think it. Oh, maybe. But what they do is they do the fucking Chris Hansen, but they
Yeah.
invite them to like
They
a
just beat
Walmart.
them up.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we've been texting you as an 11-year-old for 6 days. Meet us at the Walmart, and then they get there, and they're like, "You're here to meet an 11-year-old, huh?"
Yeah.
And then they start fucking punching the
Dude,
shit out of
it's
them.
like a guy is filming and the other guy is holding the camera also like a phone. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" Bam! Just fucking slaps him.
Yeah,
It's-
they do
I don't know
something.
why they keep trying to meet in grocery stores.
I was gonna
It's
say,
always in a public place. They always start running, and they always go, "This guy's here to meet an 11-year-old."
Yeah, it's kind of like their call sign these days. Anyway, we should move past the side.
We
Wait,
should go
we're-
camp out at Target until they show up, and then we can watch.
and what the
Just like a show.
If we just like camp a Kmart in like I don't know, like
Dude,
Kentucky,
I
they
miss
probably show up.
camping out at like fucking GameStop for video.
did you do that?
Yeah, I
many
did
times?
it for Call of Duty.
I did it for Modern Warfare
I
3.
used,
zombies.
I used to watch Americans do it, but never got the chance
What
to
does
do it.
that mean?
because you didn't
You
go
never
to
got
New
in
York.
the- never got in
You
the
don't do it
queue.
in the UK.
Gin
What
Dex.
is it? Don't you just do it like 8 hours in front of us or something?
No, it's if people didn't camp out stores. We don't just see it on
It's
TV.
just it was just a nation of normal people.
You're
Yeah,
telling
we
me
need to wait for
no
like
one's
a-
ever camped out of a
They
Tesla.
just
they-
all
they-
agreed that we'll just
Tesco,
all get
no.
there at the normal time that
Yeah,
that
like
the
I
store
remember when like
opens.
Smash Brothers for the Wii came
Brawl.
out,
Brawl.
and I remember that was like a big deal. And I remember I was talking to my friend about it in school. I was like, dude, people are gonna camp out. I don't know if I'm gonna get my copy. Nobody fucking camped out. Everyone got their copy.
Oh dear! Why would I do such a thing? It's
Because
yeah,
British
on the
people don't know how to make
streets.
fires.
Well, would you, what I would have made the fire and I would have kept it going. It would have been a hazard.
I would have burnt the game
I
store.
would have
I'm the
made a
fire
fire.
guy.
It would have been a great fire.
You know where the hookup was in my town? If you wanted a game early, it was 7-Eleven because they had games for some reason, and the clerks didn't give a fuck.
They would hand them out early.
7-Eleven
Like,
had games?
Yeah, they had early ass like Halo 3.
What the fuck?
My friends got Halo 3 a couple days early because the guy was like, "Yeah,
You got Phalo.
no, it was real."
You got Phalo. It was starring Doug the Chief.
There was a place online in the UK where you paid double, but their guarantee was that they would give you the game early. Like they would send it out 2-3 days
I
early.
like that.
That's a
And that was like
Grind.
crazy because like I feel like that's why a bunch of like the early footage came from like random UK people. because there was just this one place that would always give you it 2-3 days early. So when COD came out, I'd always order it, like, I'd pay like double just to get it 2-3 days early, just so I could be like level 50 by the time everyone else got on.
You're a little COD head?
You can play
I love
online
COD.
already?
Damn, level 50.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
you're talking about like COD 4 or 5.
I was really into a lot of CODs. Did you guys play Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah. Where everything looked
That
like
one
it
was a flop, right?
Everything looked like khaki pants everywhere.
Yeah, everything was gray.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
gross. Well, they had like, they introduced a thing called Call of Duty Elite. I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember this?
Yes, I do.
And it was basically like it was like basically what Battle Pass is now, but like you bought all the DLC beforehand.
Oh.
And then they had these online tournaments. And, but they were like psychotic. It was like, who could get the most captures and capture the flag in 24 hours? So then me being like 16, I was like, well, shit. So I called up my friend. I was like, we got to do shifts.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
And you would win something shit like a shot glass set, but I won it. So, but it was like,
really?
It'd be like top 20 would get it. So it was separated from EU and NA.
Yeah.
So I was the EU side. I might have got crushed, but
You play an easy side.
well,
Casual
no.
server.
UK,
You're
UK
going
is
against janitors.
a lot
and-
of COD pros are from UK.
Dude, whenever you go against a Swede or a Norwegian, you're fucked. They were just so good at COD. Anyway, point being, I won. So I started doing these tournaments, and I started winning a ton. Started winning weird prizes. Then eventually they changed the tournament to be 3 hours, which was a lot more doable because people were complaining because it was like, I don't want to fucking play COD for 24 hours. It's miserable. So I won like 20 or 30 tournaments.
Oh my god.
Were you nice with it?
I was good at COD back in the day. This was only like, I don't know. This is why I had a really hard time transitioning to PC because I was always a controller player.
yeah.
Played COD a bunch. And then I won some really cool stuff, which my parents were really concerned about because it just showed up to the house. Because it all came in one go.
Dude, it probably looks like literally American military propaganda.
Yeah, literally, because it would be like, some of the shit was so ass. Like, I remember, but I would win it just because I wanted to win. So I ended up winning like 3 skateboard decks that had no wheels. That was COD themed.
That's dope.
That's pretty sick.
I still
dude.
got it in my attic.
That's still, dude, that's
but,
hard. You should put those up. Put them up on the wall.
Well, they're all Modern Warfare 3 themed.
They were just COD themed.
Oh, that's good. That's
So
better. That's good.
one thing
You saved that.
One thing I got that was crazy, and I won it, was they had this thing for COD where they had like a poker set. It came in a giant wooden box, and they only made 250. Whoa. And they gave them out to like influencers and staff. So like, I think like Keemstar had one. I remember seeing back in the day.
Back in the day.
And,
Right around the time where there's an incident. in
Yeah,
the
I had
streets.
that. Yeah, that thing.
With
I
the
had
dog.
That thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So I had this giant poker set that I won that I was trying to sell for so long. Still got it in my attic in the UK.
No
Auction that shit off,
Wait,
baby.
I want an
that's
iPad.
sick.
Wait, bro, what?
I want an iPad.
Dude, you were farming.
You were actually farming.
and then this is where stuff got like a little weird. So what ended up happening was that the prizes started getting bigger and bigger, and then it attracted way more people. So I remember I drew for an Astro headsets back in the day.
Yeah.
They were like the thing that every
yes, sir.
like COD Pro had.
There's one in this building right now.
I think I saw it. Anyway, so I'd got equal capture the flags to this other guy because my name was Connor and he had something like B. He got it, even though we had the exact same. I was so pissed.
Bullshit.
Anyway, so then after this, people started like really like strategizing. And
Change your name to
Yeah.
Exclamation point 111.
And there was nothing in it because it was all you had to do was just go in pub lobbies and do whatever it was. So sometimes it was like get the most kills in team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Sometimes it was return the flag the most times. Just really weird, like one-off things. But there was nothing saying you couldn't like 6 stack and like trying to strategize with like the full
Unreal
team
yeah.
and try and farm. And people started putting up insane numbers on some of these things that didn't make sense solo. So then I was like, hold up, I'm going to farm this now. So I contacted a bunch of Swedish dudes who were like really good at the game.
Where are you getting
What do
these
you have
Swedish guys?
Swedish
You got
guys?
Swedish
Just
guys
to-
on the
you can
Swedish
use
guys.
dial?
What does
So
that mean?
Swedish
Call
guys?
them Swedish guys right
So
now.
back
Call
in,
'em up.
no. So back in the day,
Every
listen, let me
Brit is
explain.
born with
You have
with a few
colonial
Swedish
connections.
guys.
There was a
that's what it
leaderboard
is.
of like on their website because they had like a bunch of different stuff. I remember they had the like top clans because that's what they were called back in the day. Basically, I just went through it and found one with a bunch of Swedes, and I like just messaged
You're just
the
being
guy.
like your race picking. You're like Bjorn, Swede.
Well, they had
Lock
like
it in.
crazy KDAs and stuff, and I messaged them. I was
Must be
like,
Swedish.
I told them, hey, look, I won 20 of these tournaments. I'll join your clan if you help me win another. There
And
was
they did it.
nothing. There was nothing in it for them other than me joining.
We
And
have
they helped
this
me,
Welsh guy.
They helped me win so many.
Yes, got the dragon on this flag.
So yeah, I won the iPad doing that. So what I did was there was like a I just ignored
Swedish
that.
smoke.
I just straight up
Also,
ignored
what
that.
you're doing, by the way, is going through the most socialized countries, and like, because they all have the best social
I
systems.
introduced like dictatorships to them. I was
Well,
like,
yeah,
let's-
you're like you have a system that will
That's your
support
British
you.
route. You fucking colonized the
I kind of did,
Swedes.
yeah. So
That's
I
fucked up. It's so ingrained in your balls.
Wait, keep going.
there was like nothing in it for
What country
them.
would you
but-
like to colonize now?
Ooh, well, America.
Okay.
That'd be good. Bring it back. It's coming
Good
out.
luck.
Anyway, so I managed to somehow convince them. I must have told them whatever lies. I was like, help me do this. And it was do you remember the game mode Kill Confirmed?
Yeah.
I was like, you got to kill
dog tags.
someone. Sucked. No one liked it.
No one likes it.
So there was a thing where I was like, get the most kill confirms. And so they would kill people. We would just wipe the entire lobbies.
And you're fucking
You're
sprinting
running
around.
around.
And then they would put down the UAV jammer, and it would make a little circle on the map. So I would just run around with the knife out and then just pick them all up, and I'd get like 74 out of 75 kill confirms in the lobby. And I won way too much. And then when the results came out, because they don't show you until 3 hours is done, I was like doubled second place. I was way too much.
Dude, he was the MrBeast of this shit. When
But
Mr.
it was
Beast
too much
mobile
because
game.
then everyone started complaining.
You got to get some on your Scantron wrong. You can't.
Yeah.
Did they just say you cheated?
People started saying I was cheating.
Wait, where were they saying this?
There was forums
Yeah.
on this website because this is when
Oh,
forums.
dude, there was
in the
official. There was
So-
official forums, weren't there?
Yeah, they were like the official. I complained a bunch, and so then I didn't get much heat for that one. The next time I did it, it was team deathmatch, and I asked all my 5 teammates to go around with riot shields and trap people in corners.
Yeah.
I'll come and pop them
Why
in
do
the
you
head.
these Swedish mercenaries?
Yeah,
Why
dude.
did Sardica listen to you?
It's funny that
By
they
the
were
way-
so down.
By the way, which is crazy, right? But before this, I would consistently be able to put like 40 kills in the lobby without help of like 75. So it was still doable, but it was getting to the point where the prizes were like quad bikes, Jeep cars. Like they were getting dumb. So
Real
people,
deal shit.
And so I'd won this one prize, which was to rent out an entire movie theater to watch the movie Battleship featuring Rihanna.
When you're
How old are you?
insane.
I was 16.
Oh my
which was
God.
like, but so the whole time, by the way, I had to be 18. I was using my dad's name. Oh. And my dad was chill with it. He was like, dude, yeah, fuck it. It's cool.
Battleship with Rihanna, right? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
So I won
wanted
it.
to see that.
I won it. It was great. I started messaging people. I messaged all my friends. I was like, dude, we're gonna watch
clear the calendars.
Battleship.
We got Battleship.
We got the whole theater of my friends. I thought it was so
Rihanna
hype.
shirts on.
How
We're
many
going to
people showed
movies.
up? How many people showed up?
Okay, wait. There's more to the story. So I told them, right? Like, look, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna get the tickets in like a couple of weeks. We're gonna get the whole theater, and they would pay for concessions,
Sons of bitches.
which was huge.
Dude, you're the coolest guy in school.
So
Yeah.
the next tournament.
Small
And
Welsh
all
school of 12.
14 of you.
Beans on popcorn or whatever you have over there.
So the next, yes, jelly beans. The next tournament, it was for a Jeep, and I was like, boys, we got to get the Jeep. So I
Wait,
want-
like a real, like a
real
real
Ryan
Jeep.
Type in-
Boss.
type
One
in-
of them's like, do you think I could have my birthday off?
type in-
sir?"
type in-
I know where you live now.
Oh, Bjorn, you want a day off?
Let's just look up Heathrow to Malmo. Oh, that's cool. 3 hours.
You know
and
I know
can
your
put a-
social
I can put
security
a
number,
bullet in your
right?
fucking brain.
Listen,
Right, Bjorn?
I was a little ruthless, you know. But again, I was
Dude,
dangling.
you definitely broke Swedish child labor laws.
There was no labor.
They were doing work so you could gain something.
And you get a monetary value prize.
They yearn for the
You
type in- can you type
enslaved
in-
5 Swedish children.
Listen, there was more than 5. I had to have them on rotation.
Oh, what? You in a rotation of Swedish children?
This is good.
Yeah, I did.
What do you want me to type in?
Type in Call of Duty Jeep. Look at this thing. It's crazy. So I had my eye on the prize. It was this, and there was a quad bike that I really wanted. I actually could have used the quad bike because I grew up in a really rural area, and a lot of my friends had quad bikes, so it would have been chill. But look at this thing. This is what I was trying to win.
Crazy.
Dude.
So
That's just
I was
You
like,
can't even park this shit in Wales.
no,
There's nowhere to put it.
You cannot. I was like, boys,
This was during a recession. Gas prices were fucked.
yeah. I was like,
remember
let's do
this.
it. So I got it together,
So you say, boys,
got the squad
get
together.
you guys.
And we ended up not winning. We got second. But the guy in first cheated. like me. He did what I did. So we both cheated, I guess is what
How
it was.
close was it?
Super close. It was like 30 kills difference.
Whoa.
But he was doing what I was doing because people had caught on. And then during this, after this happened, people got so angry that like he had won it and I was also the same thing, that they banned me and him. And then I didn't get the tickets for Battleship because they didn't give me them and they just banned me. And so they gave it to the next guy. Dude. So I lost
So that guy
out
didn't
on,
get the Jeep either.
No, that guy didn't get the Jeep. I didn't get the Jeep. Some other guy got the Jeep.
Oh my God.
So we both ended up, so I didn't get it. And then I was like crying to my parents. I was like, this is fucked up. I got banned. And then my parents, they just didn't believe me. I think they thought I was a little shit, which probably was semi-true.
Yeah.
They
I
thought
mean, your guy who lives on an island with a rotation of Swedish children.
Yeah, so they blamed
Is this
me.
around the time you got into big fires?
Well,
Is there a correlation?
so that happened. I got banned, but I did get all the other stuff. Like I got
Dude.
I got so much shit.
Did you
Sorry,
get to
this
go
is a
see
tangent.
Battleship?
Did not. I did not get that.
Whoa.
So
Have you seen it to this day?
No.
No way.
No.
Yeah, and you
I
know
can't.
what?
I refuse.
Here's
It's
the
such
thing,
a bad
Connor.
move.
Connor, we knew this.
We knew it was your birthday.
Come on!
I didn't even want to watch the movie. I just wanted to be the kid who got the free
Nah,
cinema.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a cool
like,
kid
That's
move.
like Max Keeble's type
And the worst
shit.
part was I messaged my friends telling them we're doing this. I like made a group chat with like 30 people.
Yeah, you confirmed it with everyone. You're like, I'm the GOAT. We got it locked.
yeah,
Let's
I was like, we
call
get-
up the hose, call up the Boone's Farm.
Dude, you know what's sad?
What?
Ludwig hasn't been eating his factory meals, and look what happened to him. I know, dude.
Christ,
I know. Dude, I told him he should just be eating the factory meals because they're high protein.
That's all he needed to do was eat a nutritious chef-prepared meal delivered straight to his door, but he refused.
And they save you money, but also they save time.
It doesn't
and
take any time.
He ran out of time.
This could happen to you.
This could happen to you. You could become a
If you
skeleton.
decide to turn down Protein Plus with 30 grams of protein, 35 plus meal choices, 55 plus weekly add-ons, juices, smoothies, snacks, this was what could happen to you.
Keto and calorie smart options. He didn't even need those. He didn't need to cut more.
Dubbin, why, dude?
Oh my God.
Oh, we miss you, man, but you're just bones now, dude.
Maybe he was just overwhelmed by the amount of choices that he had every week.
No, that couldn't be. That could never happen. And you should not say that. Because Factor sponsors this podcast. Anyway, if you don't want to end up like Dubbin Honors the skeleton chair right here, you go to factormeals.com/yard50.
That's the yard 50 to use 50% off plus 20% off the next box in your subscription.
I'll be
You don't
honest.
even have a box anymore.
You got no box or prescription.
One lucky Factor subscriber this month. You're gonna get Dubbin's bones in the
Dubbin's
box.
bones, and you
you're
collect
gonna-
them
and you
like
can
Breath
gnaw
of
on
the
them.
Wild
If
Gnaw on
If
them.
all
Give 'em to your dog.
272 of you can collect and rebuild Dubbin's skeleton, then you will win Factor for life.
He comes to life like Night at the Museum. All right, now back to the episode.
Oh, so that was a tangent.
Wait, you know what's
Damn.
funny is my mom.
Sorry, I don't know. Why did this come up again? Sorry.
We were talking about Slime's weird voice.
What are you talking about my weird voice for?
Sorry, I
That was a good. I didn't know about that about you.
That's like
closer, you
for
know.
one, I didn't think you were as hardcore. I don't think you were a gamer like that. No offense.
No,
to
it's
you.
fine.
why?
That's fine. That's fine.
Because he's a content creator.
Nah, he's a bigger gamer than you, I would argue.
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm not.
I'm okay. I think I regret every waking moment that I wasn't a PC kid growing up because I feel like I would have been nutty if I had started off on the PC.
you also like
You
still
still
are
would have been
addicted,
playing with
like-
Swedish kids too.
yeah, especially the Dota.
Did you get Grandmaster in TFT or just Master?
Yeah, I think, no, just master.
Master TFT.
But that's
You
off
do
stream.
grind that. I've been seeing that. Or you used to stream it, right?
I used to stream it,
used
and
to
then my
stream
viewers make fun of me.
I know.
Wait, if you're master, why do they make fun of you?
This is
They
boring.
just don't want to watch it because people don't want to watch TFT.
Oh, I thought you
easy
meant like they're
shit-ass grind.
backseating, like
They
they're
have like an emote called TFT time, and it's my viewers going to zero. They
Oh,
love spamming
brutal.
it. It goes from like 5,000 to
hurt.
zero.
Dude, my mom, when all her life was a smoker. I'm the Joker. Mom was a smoker and a fiend. Okay, no, she smoked a lot, and she saved the Marlboro Miles. And
Okay.
dude, I grew up. I still have some of this shit. I had so much fucking sick ass cigarette gear. It was like your college.
It's like an aesthetic
This
now,
is
though.
my friend from high school that I went to Vegas with him. He's been saving all of his Zyn rewards points.
This shit
And he-
adds up.
And he puts Zyn in all the time, but then he got his dad, who's also hooked on Zyn, to give him all of his rewards from his.
Why is that
So he's doubled up. He's gotten a full like $1,000 grill.
Yep.
He's gotten an
feels like
iPad.
it
It's like the
be
Monopoly
illegal.
game, but it kills you.
It does feel legal,
should be illegal,
We
right?
grew
Like, I'm
up, we grew up,
saying-
we were pretty poor. We had a whole cooking set. Every time I went to go on a plane to see my dad, I had a fucking giant marble duffel bag. I had a marble camping
You could just
bag.
buy all of that with the money saved from not
Shut the
smoking.
fuck up. We had a poker set. I still have it. I have marble playing cards.
That's
Like,
kinda
shit,
hype.
dude,
They love doing poker
It's like
sets.
vintage, right?
I-
Like, it's
yeah,
kinda
just
sick.
like your
Yeah.
shit. Your Call
When
of
my
Duty
dad
shit.
died, we looked under this like a staircase that I'd never looked under. There's like fucking 8 duffel bags full of the marble things.
Yeah, my mom
Trash
kept
that
them in
shit.
trash bags.
Yeah, we threw them out.
I guess
That's
this is
crazy.
this is the same as the me and Nick both collect like rare GameCube controllers.
Oh, wow.
And the rarest ones are all these like Club Nintendo ones that they
Right.
release through like Nintendo rewards points, right?
that
And there's
shit.
only like they only made 1,000 of them, or they only made 500 of them. And it's all the same thing. It's like if your IP has like more than 2 decades of staying power,
Yeah.
and anything through that
can just
reward
do that.
It
system is
reminds
just
me
gonna
of
pop.
the NES games. It's like the World Gamer games, and it was like you're the best NES game.
tournament, the Nintendo
tournament
tournament?
edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the rarest NES cartridge, and it's like literally a cartridge with all the games to see if you're the best gamer on it or whatever. It was very rare.
Nintendo Tournament of Gamers.
Man,
That's like
what
Zelda. They
you-
just
you
don't
you could
have
be
it.
doing that. You
He,
could be
he has
doing that for best game.
$30,000 Pokemon Crystal. I remember I hit the button on that. You know where that is?
No,
That's
just genuinely not a fucking clue.
That is
That's
crazy.
Couldn't tell you.
I think I saw it in like a.
That's cool as fuck.
That is hype.
cartridge.
Why
It's
you
like
saw
it's
it?
like the
Yeah, I think I
golden
saw it.
Wii. The golden Wii they give the Queen. You know about that?
Well, she didn't accept it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did reject it.
What? Because
It's
Because Brawl was on
is
it.
it because she was still beefing from World War II?
What they did to Melee was gross.
It was too floaty. It was.
Dude. Sorry. You're the smoker.
I got really bad. Smoker.
Oh, okay. So I stole like the whole MrBeast video came out. You know, the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. Holy shit.
50 YouTuber
Devin got a
bucks.
little main channel video out of
I
it.
got a little main channel
Devin
video.
got a little main channel video.
I'm geeking off that. I mean, I stole at the end. They had like every play button for every person there on a wall.
How did that work?
They literally asked YouTube to make them.
Oh, so they got like an extra
Yes,
one.
It's an extra one.
They say YouTube says how much throat do you want? Jimmy?
Well, so I
want
didn't.
a
And Jimmy
throat?
says, "Haven't you seen the picture?"
I saw you were holding that monster. How many YouTube plaques you want, boy? I'll give it to you.
I didn't realize their deal with YouTube, so I just stole Jaden's because I thought it'd be funny. I didn't tell anyone really, and then I kept it in a briefcase. And I'm like, I'm gonna open it the day the video comes out. I tell my chat that video comes out. I open it. I'm like, I got the play button. I'm gonna sell it at Connor's auction. And then my phone blows up. I'm gone the whole day. I come back. It's like MrBeast team. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, what's up? And apparently they signed
Yo, I was in that box for a long time.
apparently they signed like a legal contract saying that you can't sell it.
But you didn't sign
Well, yeah,
it.
you. That's not against you.
Well, no,
Income goes to
because
Papa.
they're in charge of where those things are, and they're like, yeah, we're
Right.
actually combing through the security footage to find out who stole it. Like it was an internal
What?
security
Oh my
thing.
Well, that feels like they are bad at their job.
Well, no, I
They
think
would
it's
have
just
found that right away.
Oh, victim blaming. Classic Connor.
I just
You
feel
hang
like
up this guy?
I
Yeah, I
just
feel like you should have got more kill confirms, Bjorn. I feel like
I just feel like that wouldn't be a hard. Like combing is such an intense word to like. It would have been an easy find.
I think what happened is I stole it, and many people who work at MrBeast Emporium saw me. But I did it with such utter confidence, they didn't think it was a problem. And the higher-ups knew it was a problem,
Yeah.
but didn't realize who stole it.
so
if you ever shoplift, tip at home. If you shoplift, just walk out with it, full confidence. You will win.
You will win.
Don't get it
Well,
twisted.
it's mostly like they just won't stop you.
Don't get it twisted. You will win.
okay.
But you
And
shouldn't shoplift.
So
you
they
should.
talk to you about it, and you should not shoplift. You
Wait,
should-
hold on.
You should.
Where are we?
America?
No, like in the shoplifting scenario. Like what store am I at?
Oh, you're.
We're at the great question. We're at Hitler's grocery store,
I don't know what I'd buy.
and guy in front over here saying maybe you shouldn't.
and all they have is Nazi memorabilia.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, do you shoplift?
Oh no! I don't want to pay for it. I'll pay for it.
But you can't leave empty-handed.
No,
It's a Mr. Beast grocery store video, but it's in there. I guess I gotta build
On every piece of Nazi memorabilia ever from World War II and the Swiss.
I guess I'll get dressed. I don't have clothes, so I guess I'll get dressed.
Dude, right wing or like alt right MrBeast, and they just play it for like SS helmets and shit.
Dude, speaking of alt-right.
Wait, my question is, did you steal
Where is this going?
Did you steal the play button after you found out she won?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was real. It was while they were all celebrating,
That's
and
cool.
I
Get
snuck
yours.
out, and I was like, I know it's valuable now.
Nice.
And I
Did
stole it.
anyone stop you or say anything?
No, someone took a picture of me stealing it.
So this is why I'm saying, did they have to comb
Well, it
through
wasn't
for
Mr.
real?
Beast employees. It was other YouTubers. Yeah, actually, because there was other YouTubers who were trying to take pictures in front of it, and I was trying to steal it, and they're like, "Leave it. I want to take a picture first." So that was who initially saw me. But
Okay, I can understand.
But
that.
anyway,
That's
now I can't auction it off.
Connor can't auction it off.
No, there's no loophole.
Connor's event
There's
day.
no loophole where we can like change hands, and then YouTube won't be mad.
But Jaden also gave me her diamond play button.
The real one?
Yeah,
actual
coincidentally,
one.
Jaden
Yeah.
also wanted to auction off her own button,
That's crazy.
separate of me having stole. She didn't even know that I
That's
stole one.
kind of badass.
Yeah, I think it's badass.
Because there's not a higher one than that, right?
No, well,
Unless you're MrBeast and you get the weird custom
you
one.
can get 50 custom or 100 customs. But anyway, she's gonna auction it off, so the world is all safe and pieces returned.
Pieces
YouTube, I
returned
will
to the
not give it
kingdom.
back unless you give me
Really think about it. Really, what do you want? What do you want?
Neil Mohan doing a duck face,
That's
What?
it.
Wow.
kissing.
Then the genie snaps, and that's what you get.
More.
Kissing,
Kissing.
Okay.
Kissing a picture
Okay.
of Lola Bunny.
And in the background is what King from Tekken looks like under the mask. Because I want to see that. So I'm gonna
Can we add Master Chief's there too, also on
I
there.
want to see
Under the
Master
mask?
we
Chief.
know what Master Chief looks like
Do we?
in the live action series.
No,
He
no,
takes
that's not. No.
Shut up.
Okay,
Shut
shit,
up.
That's not real.
it. Okay, shit.
Speaking of all right,
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Connor, you were
I
gonna
don't
say
like
something.
this. I don't like this.
it ain't about you. I don't know why you feel threatened. I don't know what you did.
I just don't.
He
I just-
immediately reacted, so it makes me feel like he's the
No,
problem.
I just don't like it when he does this.
When our dear leader, President Donald Goddamn Trump, got shot in
Donald
the ear.
goddamn
Donald the Goddamn Trump. Did you even shed a tear?
No.
Well, I'll be damned.
I didn't cry. I was too busy finding the guy who did it.
I
I was too busy.
was busy combing MrBeast's security.
I couldn't cry. I was looking down the barrel of the other sniper.
Dude, that was crazy. I found out.
It is crazy.
I found out because I was at Josh and Miles' place. We were playing Elden Ring, and I just wasn't looking at my phone for a while. And I just look at Discord. It's the first thing I pulled up, and it's Shake saying, like, this is crazy. My Biden chance, because he has gambling money on the election, and he's like, they engineered a shooting to bring down my Biden chances. This sucks. And I was like, what shooting? And then I looked up and saw that the president got assassinated, attempted, and that's how I found out. Is Shake Drizzle messaging me
about his line.
about his line.
He's
yeah.
really stressed about his line.
I was taking a shit and then I pulled up my phone and just saw Hassan tweeting about it.
Hassan got it was
The
in-
number one
He got
source.
in. He got in.
That's one man who gashed out.
Yeah, can't blame him.
So I was at the family reunion this past week.
Did it get a little heated?
No,
Oh, no.
no. It went great.
You
It
said
was very
speaking
sweet.
of all right.
Well, let me
all
get
right
there,
before
Aiden.
you
I'm going to get
introduce
there,
us.
aren't I? Because we were there and we were hanging out, and then we were all sitting down, and then it's late night. One of Cutie's like uncles is like, so like tell me how it works. I just know how it works. So like, how'd you blow up?
Whoa, break it down for me.
And I'm just trying to explain. So I'm like, well, yeah, COVID. And then he was like,
Among
and then
Us.
he was like,
Mars scrab range really
he was
long.
like,
oh,
You want to talk about COVID?
okay.
a Chinese flu.
Yeah.
When they put the poison in our arm, that's what that time.
And then I just throwing one out there. I go, yeah, the pandemic.
Oh,
Crowd erupts.
No!
They had never heard pandemic before.
I'd never heard of this.
They start laughing.
No, I'd never heard of
I
it.
got 10 people slapping the knee. They're going, that's clever. That's clever. He's clever. Like I came up
my
with
God.
pandemic.
Getting insane
Is that-
points
does
with
that-
Cutie's family.
It's the
that
Cutie
validate
family
your job?
family reunion 2024 pandemic T-shirt.
Did that like validate your job to them? Did they suddenly understand now, or they? Still
Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's
what
how
you
we
do.
do.
Because well, then it's like, I was just like trying to say the Twitch viewership went up, and they're like, because we're all stuck inside. I'm like, amen.
Amen.
Couldn't leave, shackled.
Oh,
Officer, let me go just
That
get toast.
fucking sucks. That sucks.
So
wait till they
anyway.
hear Scamdemic. They'll like that one too.
Huh?
Scamdemic. They'll like that too.
The scam, damn.
don't like
I
it
gotta
as
start
much.
like Googling it.
Yeah, Grouchy Fauci.
It's just crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
that's
America's
insane
crazy.
that you can
America's
regurgitate
crazy.
a term that was made up 4 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, they're just not on the internet.
But they are because they
They
hear
get
the
their
word
own. They get
COVID
their
and they
own.
start like rolling their
I
eyes.
was the one who broke the news that Trump got shot.
No.
They were like weren't
Did they
even
fall to
fucking on
their
their
knees in the
phone.
Walmart?
You stand up on the table.
Stop eating, everyone. Our president, Donald J. Trump.
Our real president.
Donald the goddamn.
DGT. Dude, goddamn.
It is always just terrifying. The level of like fanaticism.
It's fucked.
I thought it was crazy because he got shot in like the head, and then I was just like in and out the next day, and everyone was just kind of normal. Everything feels so normal.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty good at that as like a species. Though I was like, well,
You know when I felt that was when Shinzo Abe got fucking murked, because I feel like the day after people stopped talking about it and they were talking about like, you know what, he's kind of like a dick.
well, he
though.
wasn't the prime minister at the time, so I feel like if he was at the time,
Yeah, I guess that is
Really? I
true.
didn't know that.
yeah, he was like
He was, like, out the
campaigning.
door,
Yeah,
like-
well, he was very unpopular as well.
Well, the thing is, it's like
So it was okay. That's what Connor
No,
means.
what I'm saying, the interest being lost, I think, was because a lot of people were very
Not as
sympathetic.
newsworthy.
People were sympathetic towards the shooter, if anything, which is weird.
The
yeah,
thing is though, the one in front of the gun lives forever.
in
Oh,
front of the gun.
one lives forever.
But like, is it in front?
The one in front of the gun.
No, I know, but I'm just like.
The one in front of the gun, the one who gets shot.
Do you know
But
where
like,
that's from?
I guess I do. But if you're in front of the gun, like
You're
I'm
the
in
one
front
getting
of it,
shot. It's not confusing.
I feel like it's kind of
It's
confusing.
really simple.
it's
In
not.
front
It's
is the one
incredibly
getting
I
shot.
don't have a gun, so I can try this.
Behind is when you're
I'm behind the gun.
yes,
Behind the wheel.
right.
The one in front of the wheel.
Behind the camera.
Behind the camera. Behind the gun.
Behind the
all
camera.
They're
makes
slow.
sense to me
They're getting
now.
there.
Where the movie gets
I'm
made.
not
there,
slow.
bro.
I just need different learning
slow.
tools.
So the VA has voice actor.
Yeah, VA, yeah.
We were worried sick about you today.
You're
worried
so
Yeah, he
dramatic.
texted me.
You texted Connor?
Yes.
You're
I texted
so
your
Oh, that's
sister.
embarrassing.
dramatic.
He hates that. That's embarrassing for him. For
It's
Ludwig.
not
No, for
embarrassing.
Ludwig.
I got a fucking FaceTime call from my mom, and I'm on the shoot, and I answer, of course, because I love my mother dearly.
I
And
knew
she's
that would
like,
work.
she was like,
Ça va, mama?
you know, I said, salut, maman. And she was like, Aiden sends me texts. He says you are dead.
Is he friend?
Hold on, I didn't text your mom.
Is he friend? Male pattern baldness friend?
It's Aiden's the one with the long face, but the hair's not so much.
Is
Great.
body like a small, like a pony?
He looks like a hot French girl, but it's boy.
But boy,
It's boy.
but I say it's boy.
Is
I
his
think.
penis with or no? It's just,
I thought it hung like a clock tower.
she doesn't know about
And that's
that.
the great mystery of you.
And that's what I told her. I said, mother,
It hangs like a clock tower. Why'd your mom call you?
because you texted her.
No, I texted your sister.
Well, she was with. They were together. They were together.
okay.
She was
Why did you
worried
text his
sick.
sister?
Why you text my sister?
I had a good system.
What was your system?
What
was your list of people you reach out to?
Okay, wait. This is the order. We were messaging you in the group chat on Discord. It goes by a few hours, but we have a deadline today.
I was yelling ghost. No one was fucking replying.
I message you. I
Me
check in.
first.
No reply.
Great.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. I call you. It rings fully. You don't pick up.
Okay.
So not you declining the call. And then I wait a couple more hours and I'm like, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Has Nick? No. Has LD? No. LD also mentions that Kelby hasn't heard from you and that I check your calendar. You had morning meetings. You didn't go to any of the morning meetings. It doesn't have the shoot on it that you're at. So I'm like,
so I checked the GoPro I have in your toilet.
And then
You're not even there.
You're not at
listen,
home. You haven't even shit in your bathroom.
No.
And then I debate. I was like, okay, he's probably with Connor. He's probably doing something with Connor. You haven't been with him all day.
No.
So that's trouble. Because what does that mean? I saw you at basketball last night. That means you got home safe. Okay. Who do I go to next? Not Cutie, because she'll have a panic attack.
That's actually true.
So I can't go to
You
Cutie.
have to protect her.
smart.
So I thought
about that.
I have to go to somebody else. So who will Ludwig definitely respond to? He will respond to a family member. So I go to your sister. Who gets your mom to
fucking
call.
snake rat.
Yeah.
I waited. This is over the course of 8 hours.
That's not
That's not that long.
8 hours, and you haven't.
Wait.
It is. I would say it's very rare of you to completely ghost everybody.
Why can't I disconnect
all
and
day?
just fucking
Hi,
smoke
man.
on?
What if he was cheating?
Do you know that?
Now, how do you feel? Now, how do you feel that you stepped on his plan?
Oh my god! I should have called Cutie and said I think he's cheating. That's what I should have done.
Well, he's either cheating or dead.
Yeah.
The only two
Which one's hurts more?
Why can't a man disconnect after his president's been
I
shot?
think you should.
I can't have 8 hours to myself to mourn.
I think you should be able to disconnect.
pick up.
That's why when I messaged everybody, I felt bad because it was like, you know what? He's been so busy lately, and he's had so many trips. I wonder if he just wants like some fucking time to himself. So I said to all of the people that I messaged about contacting you, I said, I don't need him for work. I just want to make sure he's okay.
That's worse. That is way worse. I wish you would have said I needed him
That
for
is
work.
super
Because
alarming,
then
dude.
my sister calls me and she thought I wasn't okay.
I was very specific. I said, I'm sure it's fine, but I just haven't been able to get a hold of him today.
This
Can you
is
try
all bad.
texting
This is
him?
all
Yeah,
bad.
I actually agree
I
with
think
Buddy.
I'm
Also,
sure he's fine makes it worse.
It makes
Why
it
is it
worse.
bad that
I'm sure he's
Ludwig,
fine.
you
You were
ride a
sure he was
motorcycle.
fine, you wouldn't
You ride
be
a
doing
motorcycle.
this.
Until you've never ride your motorcycle or Vespa again,
So
I
you're not
have the
sure.
right to
So
do
you're
this.
not sure that I was
I have
fine.
the right to
it's
do
cap
this.
to say,
You
I'm
were
sure.
capping
Because
when
I
you
have
said
to
that.
calm the situation.
Yeah, but you didn't know.
It's why I didn't call Cutie.
Are you calming them down or yourself?
You know what? How about this? I don't want you to be the point guy if something happens.
Have you ever
anymore.
watched First 48? I've watched it.
Okay, well,
I'm
I'm
gonna tell your
forbid.
father tomorrow. Don't answer
Hold on,
for
the
8
guys. The
hours.
crab man is talking.
I messaged him at 2:10 p.m. He messaged me 20 minutes later. So this happened at 2 p.m., which I feel like it's kind of crazy to start calling Pernilla.
Wait, no,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
too. It was.
You got
too.
Brother,
you
I have
contact-
it right
hold on.
here.
I texted Pernilla about this at 2:15.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I texted Ludwig at 2:09. He replied at 2:30, and it was time for the dentist.
Well, if you put the shoot
beat
in your
me to that.
calendar,
Oh
if you
my
put the
God.
shoot in your calendar, then
It
I would
was
have
in my
known you were
calendar.
okay.
I just don't share my calendar.
No, I can see your calendar.
That was in my calendar. Yeah, I have a secret.
Are
one.
you sharing? Do you fill it out on a
you have-
different email? That
you
means
have
you
a
fill
secret one?
That's what you know.
for
What this
cheating.
means?
It's for cheating.
This means. Hold on. This means you fill it out on a different email, which makes this fucking useless.
I fill it out.
Blur that, Archie.
Again, that was Ludwig.
Yeah, no, sorry, Connor, please. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what did I
this is
do?
rude, but he is.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Whoa.
why? Wait, what did you miss?
On
What was
YouTube
the
of all
big deal?
places.
It was literally just when we were recording this. That was all he
It's
did.
not about what he
That's
missed.
literally
It's
all
not
he
about what he
needed.
missed.
needed to
It was
speak
just
to him.
there wasn't anything.
He
There
just
wasn't any
wanted to
communication.
cover. I saw you
And
last night.
and you took the air
Bro.
tag I put in the bottom of your shoe out of it. So now I
No,
don't know
you
where
took
you
it
are.
out.
Little
You
creeper.
took
Little creepy
you took out the air
creeper.
tag.
What were you shooting?
What's up?
Sorry.
I have a question,
Okay.
and it's two parts.
Okay.
First question is, are we washed?
Are we washed?
Are we not you? Are we washed?
I don't think
And the
so.
second question is, how would you like to be a permanent member of the show?
I already have a lot to do in my podcast.
Oh, it sounds like you could
Oh,
more on your
hey,
plate.
One Piece still good. And then it's over. It's the whole episode.
Hey, people like that. People like
It's
it.
true. They do fucking
It's
like
true. They do
that.
fucking like
like
that.
that.
Pretty
They like
good.
that.
So
Hard.
Luffy is a different type of Luffy.
I'm not caught up. He's more caught up than me.
I am.
Yeah. Ooh, hose
You're not
Luffy.
caught up
I don't
in
know.
One Piece. Isn't that your job?
No,
No,
he has
no,
beautiful
no, no.
breasts.
Okay.
Have they gotten bigger?
Yes,
Yes,
they have
yes.
famously,
Yes.
That's so cool.
and they got whiter,
Wider.
Weird.
less color,
Yeah,
Less
white
color.
breasts.
Yeah.
skin color.
Luffy.
No,
No,
Nami's breasts. Pay
no.
attention.
Well, yeah, that too. Robin, but
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not entirely sure why.
I feel like Luffy could make his breast.
oh
bigger.
my god,
Breast Luffy.
do you see what happened to Connor today?
happened?
The Sea Dog charity auction
Oh, yeah,
scam.
that's
Dude,
right.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
dude.
real.
Dude, I was for a moment.
Everyone was tweeting about it as if it was real.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
reading comprehension was insanely low.
well, that's why like when it was
he tweeted it. That's why I believed it.
So to be fair, when it was happening, it was at like 30K, which felt there was actually believable people bidding.
Well, there were people actually bidding.
For
like-
context, Connor is doing an
yeah.
auction.
Is this coming out before the?
Yes,
Oh,
it'll be
okay.
out
Yeah.
Wednesday for audio, Thursday for video, and the auction is on Friday at 2 p.m. for both of y'all.
Fantastic.
It's the CDawgVA charity auction stream.
And if there's any whales out there, one of the things up for bid is gaming with Pokimane.
Yes, and
Yes.
it's currently at the time of recording.
$500,000. Well, that was the fucking thing
Yeah,
today.
that was- it went
What
up to-
happened is Stable Ronaldo, part of FaZe, goes live, and he puts 15K on it, real cash,
Real
like he
shit.
actually confronted it.
Like
And
no
then
fucking cap, like 15K.
he bro, no cap is 15K. Like, fucking bro, he's not even thinking about that shit. He's not even thinking about
It's
that
fucking
shit.
like chump change me.
What
and It's
is
mostly in
this? What
fucking
is
phase.
this? What am I
We're
missing?
sorry,
Small
we're in
memory.
phase. Shut the
Okay,
fuck
all
up.
right, sorry.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, John.
So
I want to be.
Actually, I
wanna be
didn't
a
know what's
phase
going
guy
on.
rest
'Cause
of this podcast.
I'm at like the off-brand filming
Studio,
stuff.
yeah.
For the auction.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
yeah, so basically what happened is he bid 15K, and then his viewers started to like use, I think, prepaid credit cards to get approved,
Yeah.
and then start bidding like tens of thousands. But they were funny because they didn't use their own names. Like some people use fucked up names.
Some
and
of them are like
slurs.
racist.
But some of them would just use like, it was like Duke Dennis has now bid 100K.
Yeah.
FaZe Banks has bid 150. And then there's like those fucking Twitter accounts who tweet out shit that's going on, like Fearbuck. And it's like, this just in, a $500,000 bid usurps FaZe Banks' $411,000 bid.
Mark Cuban was one of them.
Mark
Yeah,
Cuban was
I believed it.
I
Yeah,
can believe Mark
same.
Cuban.
That's why it's a
I
good
can
one.
believe Mark
Mark
Cuban.
Cuban would get it. He's got a wife of 20 years. If he's paying for
if it was like
400K
this? What if it
for an
was-
hour to game with
What's wrong with little
Pokemon,
Pokemon?
that is weird.
Oh, I can't
No.
game with Pokemon.
Not for 400K.
So
That's
me up.
no.
So-
He likes making new friends.
as it was going on, and it was around the 30K range, it felt kind of believable because there's a lot of streamers. Because I was flicking through, they were like watching and reacting to it. So it felt like, okay, this could be real. And then it started climbing to like 50 and then 80. And I was like, all right, this is bullshit. And then it went to like 200. And I was like, yeah, this is fucking.
You had to slam the Amogus.
So I
emergency meeting.
messaged, I messaged them and be like, hey, can you figure out what the fuck is real and get rid of all these accounts that are fake? And they got rid of all the fake ones. And there was left with a guy with 32K who also then emailed and was like, actually, I don't got that money. He emailed them saying, like, again, with the Vespa.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
not the same guy,
Yeah.
but different guy. He was like,
That
hey, I
sucks.
don't got the money. And then as we were about to remove him, somebody outbid him anyway. So it's at like 32.1. So we got
For
seven.
Pokey?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
So he gets to front like he has that money too. That's cool.
Well, I think I will still remove him just because I think if for some
You
reason.
should,
just don't give him
yeah.
the clout.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
message
Anyway.
the guy.
Don't let him be on that list.
But you know what? It was probably the best organic promotion I could have asked for because
Yeah.
you know it's hard to promote it. It's just I'm spamming things and it's hard. And I think that's why it was lucky that we did the pre-auctions this time to build a
Right.
little bit of hype.
You feel guilty too when you have something that's like huge and you care about it a lot and you have to promote it, but you're like, I don't
I'm
know. if
trying
we
not to
wanna
annoy
keep hear-"
people
Yeah,
too, right?
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
but I know that's not how they perceive it. But I feel like I'm talking about it too much.
Right.
But I'm also trying to get it popping, you know. I
Yeah,
think,
it's
I think it'll be
tough.
fun. I
No,
think
yeah, you got lucky with
got
Pokemon
lucky
being bid on like fucking a queen
Well,
of
Pokey
Egypt.
was also live as well, like fueling it, which was great. And I'm past messaging Pokey, and then I think we were both fueling it as if it was real. So I think that's why all the other accounts thought it was real.
And you tricked Nick.
Guys, we pool our money.
For an hour of Pokey. We
Dubbin.
played with Pokey for over an hour.
Dubbin, I want to
She
do
was
it
on
again.
our team in the show match. We won.
You know what? That rotten bitch hasn't been on this podcast.
None of
I
those
actually don't know what you
I think he
said.
said. I think he said. I think he said something bad.
I can translate.
Yeah.
That bitch hasn't been on this podcast.
I think
So-
he said.
Bitch.
He called her
Okay,
rotten.
we're gonna have to bleep
Okay.
every time you call her that.
You call Lillian all the time.
Yeah, because she is one.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
She is one.
Yeah, also, you guys played with Pokemon. I didn't.
I was next to Pokemon.
Yeah, you got fucking trounced, little ass loser tramp.
Okay.
You just called me a tramp. Dude, I'm gonna file a suit against you.
Don't suck ours
What
and
is this
spit at him.
podcast? What is this show?
Okay, can I tell you this podcast would be the same as Trash Taste?
No.
If you added
You'd never be the same.
Aiden. You just needed to add, like, you need to add a fourth person that you direct all your fueled hatred
Yeah,
towards.
suck.
Do you guys have fueled
No,
hatred
no,
to
no.
direct?
Right now, the three of them are all like
Are you
equal
guys pent up
powers
seeking
in-
release?
No, I just don't.
Maybe that's
take
the
my anger
secret.
out on you, Aiden.
Maybe
I
that's
just,
why we fell off, and that's
have you
why.
fallen off?
No, we didn't fall off. Nick is
respectfully-
insecure.
We fell off.
We
Well, no, you're
we're,
reaching the 3-year
we're
period.
falling off. You guys.
Well, come on, come on.
Wait, are they falling off?
You guys are. Look, I'm just saying every episode you say
Dude,
it a
while he's
million.
wearing the T-shirt, come on, dude, what the fuck?
Listen, it's
Every
what
episode you
happens,
say it a
bro.
million. So we're the same.
No, we're not. They're falling off and still double us.
They fell off into a limo.
Listen, when you have a podcast, right? After like 3 years, people get bored.
I do think it's like you talk about weddings or marriages, the 2 year and the 7 year. I think podcasts is the 3 year and the 6 year.
3-year itch.
Well, you gotta fight through.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to gain new listeners 3 years in.
So what do we got to do?
I think
know.
I think
Fuck if
we
I
have
know
to
if I'd be
start.
doing
We
it.
have to start making programs for the youth.
Oh, youth programs.
Youth programs.
I think we
We
go
teach
to
them how to use swords.
every
What
high
if
school
you-
in the country. We do free sword training programs.
What if you did more like activities?
What?
You had like more themed episodes. You did, like-
Honestly,
Yeah, what a damned idea that would
we
be.
had
huh,
great
Ludwig?
advice and we ignored it.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, we got amazing advice from you guys, and we
you
didn't do
did.
it.
Oh,
You guys and Brittany Broski, and we've ignored all of it.
We didn't do the
We
thing
didn't
we
ignore
should
it.
have done.
We're
not
not
adding a
We're trying to
woman.
You
get
guys are
a,
still
we're
doing that.
scheduling our
put a
war
woman
room.
on the show for-
We're having a war room meeting to discuss strategy.
okay.
I will say I am
Veto.
going through don't veto that. You
can't
piece
veto
of
it.
shit.
We can't have a woman on the show because after every episode, we do an hour of spanking each other. And that wouldn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah, this man's stressing. It's
Is this
crazy.
too deep? Do you guys have like a contract between all you guys on like how if one of you like I'm walking, like how it all
We have
works?
buyouts, yeah. You guys don't know
Do
this.
we?
Yeah, we do.
I was gonna say, don't know.
We do.
Wow, that's how much trust you guys got.
So you guys signed this all. I set this up.
Slime, to be
this
clear.
feels like a video payoff. It's like you actually signed your life away.
No. It's the opposite. Is if someone leaves the company, they're entitled to their quarter of it.
Like, wait,
As
like,
ownership.
Oh, to get Vod out of the quarter.
based off
Yeah.
the value of the company.
Yeah, I have to
Like, how
look
do
at
you
the
determine
document. I
that?
think you determine it through like net assets or some shit.
Wow.
Oh wow,
So it's the real deal.
Lud's like,
that's some serious shit.
you want
some
out?
serious-
You want out?
I
Playboy?
will be the first to leave 1,000%. Who's
so
the first to
fucked
leave?
up.
Who's the
Don't
first?
talk like
It's
that.
true.
No,
Don't talk
man.
like that.
be the first to
You
leave. It's gonna
will
be
be
the
first to leave.
Realistically, somebody has to be the first to leave.
Thank you.
Well,
and,
I
it,
mean-
and it will be me. I will find out the week Aiden wants to leave. I'll leave the week before.
but when he says
bully him
it,
too
when he
much.
says it, it makes me think he means like
I know.
in like 6 months.
It hurts.
He loves doing that. He loves doing
See,
that.
that's what you guys don't have on Trash Takes either is a
Okay,
power
well.
imbalance. Because you're all three of you.
I love you doing like a good thing. You like that.
No, it's not a good thing.
No, it's awful.
You
You
said it like a good thing. You were like, "That's what makes
No,
us better."
I'm saying that's why you're not miserable, and I wish you were damn miserable. Because
Yeah,
my
I wish-
fucking daughter, you take my daughter's hand in marriage. Spend so much fucking time with it. How about you be a paramotor?
7:59, not 8:01, not 8. When you bring her home.
okay, I was misunderstanding.
Do you think that MeUndies was named by like like an Irish person, like MeUndies?
Kids, you can find MeUndies.
be covered by MeUndies.
MeUndies.
You can find a pair at the end of the rainbow.
Oh, love, me prostate's coming out of my backside. Oh, love, I've gotten pin socked.
Oh, it's popping through the gooch of MeUndies.
Well, I've been thinking, it's been getting so hot.
Oh dear,
And-
cut them open. It's too tight.
And new
It's too soft.
Irish MeUndies are a good way to stay cool. Do you know that, Aiden?
Because it gets hot down under.
Because it gets hot down under.
We're
In Irish
I sure hope
Australia.
they're breathable.
If you are Irish, Australian, or just wear underwear,
Which is also, probably a bigger category.
I only buy them if they're made from sustainable means.
oh, he's getting a little Scottish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, keep the Scottish thing. I
They
like that.
definitely beef.
Tell me more about
Responsibly
MeUndies.
sourced.
Oh, I need me fucking on this. Give me fucking on this, or give me death.
That's just the Shrek MeUndies
I don't know
monster.
I don't know what direction that's going in now.
Anyway, they're
actually
breathable, stretchy. They're
these
super
have llamas.
comfy.
These have llamas on them.
They have
I
all
think
these
they're made
sorts
of
of
real
different patterns
llamas.
and prints. Like Aiden's got the llama with the pouch. They have that nice little pouch that accents
You
your
can
balls
actually see it, yeah.
and your peen.
It cups.
It makes you
cups
look
your
good.
things you got down there. I wear them. I wear them because I don't have as many MeUndies as I should because they don't send me enough. I'll say it. I'll say, hey, cancel me.
The makers of MeUndies.
Hey, arrest me right here.
Send him more.
But when I have a day that I know I need to be comfy, I'll make sure to pick those ones.
It does feel like I'm choosing to have a little bit more special of a day.
It's true.
When I get into like the bright blue MeUndies, I'm like, I mean, someone might see them and they'd be like, oh.
Look
I
at that.
unironically have this old pair of that really should be fucking thrown out.
Yeah, 'cause the poop stain.
and I'm like, if I have a shitty day that I don't need clean, like they're clean underwear.
They have a
but I'm
big
like, if
stain
I'm
that
gonna have
looks
a
like a
bad day, I
birthmark.
put on the. And if I'm gonna have a good day, I put on my MeUndies.
And sometimes he sniffs them to make sure the wash got the smell out.
Jesus Christ. So if you want to sniff this deal, get 20% off your first purchase plus free shipping. MeUndies.com/zipper.
Zip.
One of the only
ad-libs.
sponsors that has a cool URL for us. It's
I know.
MeUndies.com/zipper. You know they care.
Scotland.
20% off plus free shipping to Scotland. Who knows?
MeUndies, comfort from the outside in. Now let's get inside the episode again.
What? Who's the first to leave from Trash Chase, you think?
That's a great question. I don't know. I think obviously when stuff is going well, it's a lot easier to stick around.
Yeah.
And we have an experience when stuff's going bad. So I don't know.
I know the answer.
You think it's me?
No.
What?
Because you don't have a
I don't think
fucking.
it's
Wait, I feel like I feel like I know who it is.
Who would you think it is?
I think it's Joey.
Yeah, it's Joey. I was Team Joey.
Wow.
Because I think you like working a lot.
I do like working.
And
a
I
lot.
don't think the podcast doing slightly worse would deter you. You might just work to do better or make it better. And I think Joey, one day,
I'm a coast.
you might just want to fucking kick it to Okinawa or some
so
shit.
could Gon though. Gon could easily be like, listen, man, I'm tired.
He has been doing YouTube the longest, right?
Very long time, like 12.
Honestly, when we were at your guys' spot, he was talking about it like, ooh. Like it was like a tone thing.
Well, Gon's just, I think all of us are getting to that point where it's like, this is like just a job.
I was gonna say there's a point.
is no,
there's a
like-
point where the fire of doing it initially burns out, and you have to transition to it just being
No
this like
passion,
stable,
missionary
manageable
Monday.
thing.
When
in
we
your
are
life.
fucking on Mondays, it is just the day we have to do it.
Well, it's like,
Scheduling sex
I think like
with Aiden.
like if you guys, I'm sure like you would hang out, right? Like we would hang out, but the podcast in
Not
its
on my
weekly
birthday.
iteration.
Sorry.
Like the podcast in its weekly iteration would probably not happen if like I wasn't being paid. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
that-
I mean, it's been a
Oh,
long
we've
fucking
talked
time.
about that.
Like it would be like a monthly or even like a quarterly thing.
I'm here-
If
I'm
we,
here
If we
Monday.
weren't getting paid, because it's like that's
matter
what
what.
makes you like have to be like, all right, well, shit, we got to pay bills.
Yeah. It does force you, makes habits, routine, it's work.
But I like that. I like having a routine. I like being forced to do something weekly. I think it's good.
It could be Garnt if he has baby.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
No,
No, why
No,
are you
because
saying that?
then you need
because you.
podcasts.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Oh.
No.
You have to
Look,
take your
look,
time.
look, we haven't discussed.
This is what I've
ever.
thought. I've thought about this because you
You've
have.
thrown off.
I've thought about your podcast and how Garnt's gonna have a baby and how he's gonna deal with that.
That's
I've
how
thought
you.
about that. And
thought about what my
and when
baby,
Garnt
like, what
has
thing
a
would look
child,
No, I think it'll be like where two things coincide. I think for one of us to leave, it'll have to be the pod's doing worse and a major life event. I think both need to coincide.
Or another podcast makes you an offer you can't refuse.
Well, that
Or some sort of paramotor.
Or a big fan.
this is semi-related. The
Okay,
ad
okay.
for the mint clothes he did. He brings up the paramotor accident and it bleeps out the YouTuber that he says should die in one. And
I was fed a line. I was fed a line. They were like, say this. I didn't know who it was.
And then the short that's posted on Ludwig's channel is all these people who just don't watch The Yard, right? Who think they're guessing. They're like drawing up these conspiracy theories of who the YouTuber is that you're talking about. And I'm reading through them and I'm laughing because none of them get it.
Really?
None of the people in the comments say the right person.
yeah, you guys
What are
just
they guessing?
They're like, a bunch of them guess Destiny. And it's just wasn't
No.
him.
It was a guy I didn't even know. I was gonna say in terms of like routines and stuff, and also like doing more yard stuff that isn't the podcast. Is I have a routine now, which I haven't had for like the
it's
past.
helpful, man.
You
like
drink a Red
7
Bull at 9:40.
because I was really tired.
That's part of the routine.
I'm assistant directing your fucking shoot tomorrow that you're in.
What shoot?
I did a thing.
Oh,
That's
not
not
my
his
shit.
shoot.
Well, it's not your shoot, but it's at your fucking
different-
studio with your fucking company and your fucking big fucking.
It's a different guy's. It's just a different guy's shoot.
I'm just
You're in
bright.
it.
I am just talent. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
guys got a lot of anger.
Yeah.
I think you got a year top.
I think there's
No, we've been doing this since day one.
Damn, we got a year top. Which one?
No, but I because
kidding,
I
I'm
feel
kidding.
like I've been a bot for like this past whole year, and I'm like I have the least amount of responsibilities, and I've probably done the least for the show besides show up.
Yeah, but
and
like I think
try to be
that's
funny.
I think that's normal. I think like there's definitely months of trash taste. I'm like, I just don't think I like mentally showed up
Really?
for like a couple of episodes. But I did it
interesting.
and I tried, but like because it's just like it's not always convenient, right? You're not always in the mood.
I did that for a calendar year.
Yeah.
Not until like a month ago where I was like, you know what, I'll show up and I'll say something.
I feel like quitting
had a couple
podcasting
bangers,
compared to quitting streaming, if you have a successful show, because I've thought about this, is when you think about the way it fits into your life, albeit accounting for all the ways it can expand beyond the podcast. Like if, like for you guys, right? You're making these other like special videos
yeah.
and things extend beyond just the podcast that you sit down to do. But the podcast itself is something that is pretty convenient to schedule
It's
into your
super
life
convenient, yeah.
for the output that it provides.
Absolutely,
Like if you were
yeah.
to have a kid, the podcast
You still
on
need a
paper
kid,
should
yeah.
be like
Yeah.
the
It's
last
Good
thing to
labor,
go.
yeah. Because we're talking about the trials and tribulations of being podcasters right now, and there's someone like walking to their fucking 7-Eleven.
Exactly.
It's like, trust me,
I think
irony is not
doing
lost.
something like quitting streaming, where maybe you're putting in like 5 days a week, like
Yeah,
10 hour days, and that's like what's required to keep the fandom of your stream. But podcasting is like the thing that most conveniently fits in to whatever life event you encounter.
I still love doing it. It's just like some days you're just like, I don't want to fucking do it. Like you're mentally, you're like, I'm gonna have to like really try today.
you fire up the TFT, baby.
And then you fire up a game of TFT
Mine-
and
You know
I
what's-
get eighth, and I'm
Mine
like,
are less, maybe less than 2 times.
You know what's nice? The
times?
only time
Yeah,
I've ever felt that is when we do it late like this. But because you're here this week, it made me
It
excited.
is easier with guests
to do it.
but because we have to, we travel a lot, and we have we always have the 3 of us, so like we have to like schedule. So sometimes when I'm gone for like this, I'm gone for like a month. We have to do like so many in such a short amount of time, and I feel like it makes the episodes worse.
No, no,
Yeah,
100% does.
absolutely.
Because I feel like when you have a week away from your friends, you at least have something to talk about, right? So,
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
it's
I
helpful.
wanted to ask you. I sometimes on X, the Everything app, I will be talking to Grok. and then
Everything's
I'll-
on there.
And I'll go back to the timeline because, like, Grok's great, but, I came to see the content.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
Grok is great. Okay, you couldn't even keep a straight face in that one.
so you just
It's like it's a bumper sticker. It's a cross. And it says Grok is great.
Grok is my rock gimmer.
So you're on Grok.
I'm on the Everything app.
rocking-
You
you're
Grok
rocking.
taught me a tongue
you
kiss.
fucking numbskull. And I'm on there. And no, but sometimes I'll see like it's you guys, it's Trash Taste, and you're saying something about anime.
Oh, people get pissed off.
Yeah, and then someone being like, "Why do these guys still have a show?" And it's like 20K likes.
Yeah, people get pissed off.
Does that still affect? How do you process that?
I kind of like that.
Really?
Well, because I feel like people still give a fuck.
I like it too.
Because I feel like having some, you like me getting shit.
No. Well, yeah.
guys?
No, we love that.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have like a group chat where we talk shit on your show.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
we-
like isn't
Makes
there
us feel better.
nothing worse as like having a show that people won't discuss, especially when we're trying to like have an opinionated show.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we say some shit, but like also, we've been in the anime fandom for a long time. The anime fans are very particular in how they like to talk about things, and they love to like
He knows. Slime knows.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Loda told me about this. No, I
Yeah.
won't bring it up. But I heard all about it. You fucked up.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Wait, when?
I fucked up.
Akira Toriyama.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, I was I wasn't even thinking about just that. He had a
up.
different time where he tweeted about
Dude.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, it was the first time
Oh,
someone
man.
made fun of me for having a dead dad is when I talked about Chainsaw Man of all things.
Well,
Imagine,
actually, okay.
he sent that tweet. That would have been.
No, they would have known.
Well,
They
no,
would've known
because
it was
did you ever see that time when I made a tweet that said it's all about the I was like, wow, the budget must be going crazy. Obviously like implying
Because
that
it
the
looks so
budget equals
good.
Now a bunch of like there are a group of people on Twitter who really like animation fanatics. And some of them get like really into it and they like love talking about like, and most of these dudes are super chill and like really cool. But like some of them get really worked up when you conflate budget with quality in anime.
Okay.
They think it's like the number one sin because it's not about that. It's about the animators who work on it.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a valid argument. And then they got really worked up and they all started like retweeting and going crazy with it. And I didn't interact with it at all, but they were all like trying to dunk on me. And I was like, it's not a big deal. I feel like as a bigger creator, I just have to like suck it up.
You did the tank it.
It's interesting because it's easier to put. It's easier for me because I have the brain worm that like.
I know. I see
you
your
see
tweets.
my brain
You
worm.
see-
It's embarrassing.
You've got to chill out.
You did.
Chill the fuck out.
Okay, let me explain.
Like, I just feel like that can't be good.
Nah.
It isn't.
Okay, well, what I'm saying
sometimes
is
it feels
there are some
good, though.
buckets of like demographics where if they all hate me, it's like I don't care. It's funny, but actually, most people when they're shitting on me, I'm like, hey, no, that's not true, because I think deep down I just want them to like me, right? But it's funny because like I have a bucket of people that if this happens, I'm like, I don't care. But I think your bucket of that is way bigger.
Yeah, and also
And
it's
Dubbins.
like, how do you
Bigger.
how do you know who's like earnestly hating you and who just like wants like 5 minutes and they saw somebody
Who's fucking bored?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, after like
So I feel like I
go
can't
through that.
discern. But when this thing happened, right, with the animators got like annoyed at me for saying that, apparently like I guess some people saw that they were like getting all worked up about it, and then people were replying being like, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. One of the guys like went on and claimed he got swatted. Don't know. I have no idea if he did.
from this beef.
Yeah, from the which
That's crazy.
I've personally find hard to believe.
Offline? Like he was swatted offline, not streaming or anything?
Yeah, he's like a Twitter user. Which
I got swatted, boys.
I don't
They
think
got
I
me.
buy that.
I listen. And then people got annoyed at me because then I was like, this is getting ridiculous. Because then everyone would again bear in mind at this point I had not interacted with this tweet. So then then they started attacking me again, saying, "How
Connor's
dare
sick of
you?
fan
You got
base.
Connor's like fans swatted a guy," and I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
There's literally no proof this happened other than the guy just claiming he did and then deleting his Twitter account. Like I just feel like I'm not trying to be like,
Spreading misinformation and deleting your account raw. It's cool.
dude. Like I feel like that's
Dude.
you shouldn't. I'm not saying like I wanted pics. Like I wanted to see the SWAT team. But I feel like are we really just taking this guy's word for it because he got a little upset on Twitter?
Also, if
And
all
then-
you said was what you said, and then
I had
all
not
this shit
interacted.
happened,
I had
yeah,
not interacted,
yeah,
and then I finally tweeted out being like, "What the fuck happened?" I literally made like a budget joke, and then I was like, "I don't know if the dude got swatted. He says he did, but like, fuck, anyway, it was a whole fucking shit show."
So they don't.
That's crazy.
They don't like when you say that budgets are related to how good.
Yeah, you don't say that. Don't say that.
You don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
You get swatted.
With animated,
His fans will swat you.
Yeah,
You
like
can
you
say
said.
it.
My fans will swat you.
Sorry. We didn't mean
That
it.
happened.
It
but
just
then-
feels like if you pay more money for.
It sounds like it just sounds like, well, we know that it doesn't equate.
So
It doesn't.
equate to it.
Animating's free.
And then, like, obviously, I talk, I feel like on the podcast, I like being kind of like just aggressive with the anime opinions. I like just being harsh.
You're the slime of your podcast.
I suppose so, in some senses, yeah.
You're brave for that, actually.
And that's why
So-
Dublin likes you
Who
so
wish
much.
death on.
No, I've not wished death on anyone. I'll like shit
Not
on
really the
Which-
slime.
which-
then.
Well, okay.
Which.
Actually, yeah, can I take that back? I didn't know you did that. I didn't, like,
Yeah, saying you're like slime is not something you should have said
It's
lightly.
not a thing that defines me.
Okay.
Which like
Well.
studio head would you want to die in a paramotor accident?
It doesn't define me.
Okay,
dude.
yeah, sorry, go on. Okay.
What was I saying? Yeah, so then they get worked up because they take it sometimes out of context, sometimes not.
Because you have opinions.
Well,
strong
like
ones.
one time, I remember this one blew up that was really funny, where like we had argued that like it was just fucking impossible or like very hard to get into Gundam, like the anime series.
This is what I saw.
Yeah, this is
what
one.
I saw that someone
And
was
they were
freaking
like,
out about.
what, these guys are so fucking dumb. They think it's hard to get into. And then people started quote retweeting them being like, it literally has 40 years worth of animation. What do you mean? Like, that is objectively hard to get into.
Wait, is
Where
it
do you-
all one show? Or
It's
is this
one
a
show that
genre?
has like 15 different arcs that are totally unrelated.
Yeah, Gundam Wing. Yeah, Gundam.
Gundam
That's the only two
Idol.
I know.
I didn't
Gundam
know.
Swim.
I didn't know Gundam was a show. I thought it was a genre of thing.
That's
It
generational.
is as well, but like Gundam is its own series as well.
Wow.
But you could normally call it mecha, the genre, not Gundam. But Gundam made the.
Whoa. So is it
popularized.
kind
Not
of
made
like
it, not made it,
Oda.
popularized.
is it kind of like roguelike, like that phrase?
I guess so, in some senses.
Did you ever watch a Godzilla cartoon?
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. Can you look it up? Can you look at the Godzilla cartoon theme song, Zipper? They had Godzilla.
I'm always impressed by how quickly you guys change topics.
Shut up.
Fucking ho, dude. That's one for America, dude.
I feel like I try to keep us in a flow. Nah.
No, you're way. I generally think you're a better podcaster.
No,
but
no.
So okay, it's
That's just Reptar.
It's like it is.
It is
well,
Reptar.
Reptar did not come before Godzilla.
Reptar-
That's
Are you sure?
Godzuki. So it's about these boat researchers
Now
that
it's
live on the
Dragon
ocean.
Tales. It's Dragon Tales.
Okay, well, do we
That's
have
not
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Here?
Don't say that's Godzuki.
Oh, that is
Play it again.
Godzilla.
Play it again.
What the
Play it again.
fuck?
So it's about these boat researchers that live on the sea and do research, and
Oh, that's what they do?
and to save like the city. Sometimes they know Godzilla. They call him up,
That's tight.
and I watched this as a kid. They
Dude,
call him.
you
and he-
needed fucking like shit to do.
and he helps, and that's Godzuki. And so in the theme song right now, play it again from the start, Zipper. Sorry.
So, run it, loop it.
Just play it
Loop
again.
it, loop it, put on loop.
So because we don't have sound, I'll just do the sound effect.
Oh.
Yes. Godzilla. Godzilla. You ready? Ready?
That's Godzuki.
They have a fucking Godzuki, bro. And he's a goofball.
Oh, he's a klutz. Wow.
That seems like a banger
It's
show.
a Hanna-Barbera, no
Was that a
wonder.
Japanese
I watched
show?
the shit out of this.
I was gonna say that
was cool.
that roll in the sound effect
says
sounded
it's
like a
wrong.
Hanna
Yeah, go
Barbera
pull it up. Pull it up.
Also, terrible fucking show, but you should watch it.
Have you watched the show?
It's at Toho Limited.
It's a trash taste thing.
Of Toho's Japanese.
Have you watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
Is it the one where?
Hey, paisanos.
Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen the clips on YouTube.
They're from Brooklyn.
Well, I'm a.
Yeah. You should watch
yeah, it's
this
by Toho. Yeah,
and
you're
review it on your fucking your little YouTube.
Well,
You sound like the most out of touch
Yeah, you do
motherfucker
sound-
I've ever heard in my
we
life.
do. on
I think
our
it said
podcast.
made with the consent of
Have you watched an
Oh.
episode of Trash Taste?
Toho.
No.
To be fair, I think I've watched one episode of The Art.
And are you
but
on
you've
it?
never gone to the
No.
yard and then said, "Hey, you guys need to do this now." That's the
He
difference.
kind of did.
Well, I kind of did.
He kinda told us to, like, do shit.
You guys are the same.
I know, and that's why you have a crush on him is because you love me,
Yeah.
and you see he's a new
he's
hot
a neat
piece at the
person.
office.
Okay, wow.
You
You
know,
know,
hot piece.
he's got his lipstick
hot piece
on.
of tongue. Hot piece of tongue
I
sticking
don't
out.
like
And he's
this.
just
I don't like
stilettos.
this. This is
Ah,
not
you little
comfortable.
hot
It's
piece
for
of
us, it's
tongue,
not for you.
Sam.
It's not for
Okay,
you.
okay,
That's what
You're making it
wearing.
about you.
You're making everything about you.
You could though.
I actually have a question. What's the thing you made that you're most proud of?
Wow, that's a great question.
I know.
I can take this free if you need.
Sure.
It was eating the entire Taco Bell
Okay.
menu.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the pizza one's
You
top
shit out and it's just shaped like a teddy bear for some reason. Just cursed item.
The last cyclothon was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah,
great.
that's
that was
cool.
great. I mean, I'm pro. Even though it was like not challenging content wise, I feel like it was just fun.
I mean, it's probably challenging life wise now, like doing it.
No,
Diffy.
Beast mode.
after like
Iffy.
3 days, I think it's like when you do you ever see like Eddie Izzard when he did like 30 marathons
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
back. He
I don't
explained it.
think. No, sorry. Do not compare
Yeah,
yourself
it's
to
kind
him.
of like that.
No. But he said
Wait,
he
you
said
talking about Eddie Izzard, the comedian?
Yeah.
She now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I
So
learned that from Hank Green on this show.
I remember watching a clip where they were talking about it, and they were saying like, yeah, after like 4 marathons back to back, I just kind of got used to it. And I even though I was not doing marathons, I definitely felt after day 3, your body just gets used to it, what you're doing.
I'm just diffy now.
You
That's
hear
all
that,
it
Ludwig?
is.
You just get used to it. You could have just
Yeah.
got
Just
used to it.
Maybe.
You could have done it.
You
but
didn't.
obviously, I mean, you know, it wasn't that far. It wasn't like the distance wasn't crazy per day. We weren't doing like crazy distance.
Look,
look
you
down
don't
at
have to
your
tell me that
toes,
because
like,
we
wasn't that
played
far.
fucking basketball 2v2 yesterday.
my God.
Connor never played basketball. We go to the court.
I was pooped.
These 2 fucking ripped ass dudes come up. They're like, "Yo, you guys want to run?"
They were intimidating.
twos?" Connor's shaking his British boots.
It was like a
I
British
don't know,
sitcom.
sir. I've never played before. I guess I should try training one.
pence you need. Just leave me alone. Just leave me and the missus alone.
It was like some kind of British sitcom moment. And like where they would like bully me and tell me to give me that money.
I have a
would.
meat pie if you like that, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were actually
It
incredibly
was so
sweet.
nice. It was
It
so
was like
patient.
SpongeBob when it's like the really tough guys, but then they're actually sweet as fuck.
They're cool.
They
Yeah.
were
So
nice.
we played twos. Connor's never played, and they let him break all the rules. Like he would double dribble, and I was like,
I didn't know. I never
I was
played.
like, that's a double dribble, and they were like, that's okay.
Is he better than me at basketball?
Yes.
Really?
What?
Yeah, because from the free throw line for zero reason, he makes half of them. Like actually 5
That's
for 10.
dope.
That's base.
And
Tell you?
I don't, and I know you don't.
Did you watch Ludwig's video where I
Adrian.
fight
Yeah, it was
kids?
fun.
You
That was
watched
fun.
it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
that
good.
was real. I am that bad at basketball.
I mean, I can't imagine everyone's good at it.
That's so nice
You're
of
so
you.
sweet. You're so
Someone
sweet.
has to
That
make
is so
up
sweet.
You're
the
so
bottom.
sweet.
So it's gonna be in the bottom percent.
Someone has to.
You're
Bro,
being a
no
fucking
one,
asshole.
no
You
one
made it
talks
nice,
about the
man.
bottom
Yeah,
percent.
fucking
That's
asshole.
true.
Wow,
Talks
that's
about
actually
it.
really mean.
You're selling yourself short. I
That's
saw you
one of the
say-
meanest
I saw
things you could say.
I also, yeah, I was tired. The shit, I realized I exercise. I rarely like sprint in my exercise. So I was gassed.
Explosive energy.
Yeah.
We started playing basketball at 6:15 last night, and you guys rolled up when it was dark.
I was busy.
That was,
I
okay.
was doing my
I was waiting. I was like, all right, what we doing basketball? He's like, yeah, I'll finish this thing by 7, 8. He's like, comes out. He's like, let's go. I'm like, isn't it dark? He's like, nah, they'll turn the lights on. They did not turn the lights on.
Dude, they usually turn the lights on.
He's right.
I think we found out they don't on Sundays.
Yeah, they
So
don't do.
I was like, I was like echolocation, like mid game, trying to find my guy to block.
It was a terrible environment to learn how to play basketball in because
you gotta
Connor,
get
it was
fast.
very
This is
difficult
dark.
to see.
I also
the hoop
just did not want to
or
go
the
against
ball.
strangers initially. I just felt, but then they were very nice. I didn't
so
mind.
sweet.
But like they were big. So
I
was
heard
trying to guard.
this guy got in a fight.
Yeah, dude, I heard you were
yeah.
fucking on the basketball court fighting kids.
Like a 16-year-old.
No one's fighting.
Wait,
dude.
he was 16?
He was
Yeah,
a
he
kid.
was like dead ass.
18.
A
He was
child.
18.
Oh, I
He's
didn't
not
hear
a
that
child.
He was a
I also
freshman
did.
in college. at
I
most.
heard you were beefing with a kid. You chased him
Wait,
down.
You did?
That makes
Same
this-
court, same court.
Stans
That makes this funnier.
tweeted that I almost got in a fight at the basketball court.
Okay.
And there was I did say kid. He looked like he was between the age of like 18 and 22, like college age. And he was with a group of his friends. And we didn't have a lot of people on Thursday night, so we were running our 5 against their 5. And the whole time there's this guy who continues to be a problem, and another smaller kid on their team who are getting really physical while they play, like dropping shoulders and just playing really aggressively. And I play with Radstads and
I thought he was going to say
Cam
integrity.
and these people all the time. And I would say I've never heard like Stadler get upset, for example, at basketball. I've never heard him get angry at somebody, but he, like, within the first like few back and forth plays is like, dude, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like he's starting to hurt Stadler. And we finish this game, and it just kind of like sucks to play against them because of the way these two guys are playing. And we end up there's a rotation of people on the court, right? So we go into the next game and play them again.
Oh, God.
And the second time we go, the whole time this guy is like very like visibly cocky, like laughing. Him and his friends like all like speak another language, so we can't tell what they're saying. And they're just like laughing and like winning the whole time basically. But the second game's a lot closer. But the third game, it's only like a couple of us this time and a different group of like random people we don't know that come into the rotation. So it's like me and Stans, I think, and we play with these 3 other people. And we start winning this game. And the kid, instead of laughing and like having a good time, is getting clearly like really upset that he's losing the game. And this one kid on our team who is maybe half his size and weight, because this kid who's been like really aggressive and cocky the whole time is really
thick.
tall. What'd you say?
What did he say? He's a little, no, say it again.
You said he was thick?
You called him
He's a little
thick.
bit
You just said he was 16 5 minutes ago, so you can reconcile that.
Whoa, pause. I did
right.
not see this kid.
Say it, Drake.
No, I'm not on that Cody Cole shit. I did not see the kid. I don't know any of this.
And this the guy on our team who's half his size like strips the ball and gets into like 2 jump ball situations back to back with him, and the kid is really angry and like starts to get in his face and like tower over him, and he's saying like fucking fight me, like fucking punch me.
That's crazy.
And this is crazy because I've played with the kid that he's like intimidating before. I've played with him like a week prior, and this guy is super nice, just a small dude who like loves playing basketball. And it's just like
he's wearing an
and just like I don't know what you want me to do, man. Like, this is just like I just grabbed the ball, like I'm literally just playing the game. And over the course of this game, he's getting more and more frustrated and keeps like making like contact with people. And on the last play, I'm laughing at him and like telling him to calm down throughout this. I'm like, dude, what's your problem? Like it's like just chill out. Like, why are you so fucking angry? And he comes up to the end of the court, and on the last play, we only have 1 point left to get, and I stuff him. And I look at him, and I laugh in his face, and then I run. I was like, come on, dude, like what the fuck? And then
I'm fucking 6'3", you're a pussy.
Well, he's as tall as I am.
Okay.
And I dribble down the other side of the court, and then I go up for a layup, and he fouls me bad. And I'm like, dude, and I just like look at him, like I'm laughing. I'm like, dude, that's a foul. And he's like, what? And he gets really angry that I called the foul. He has just swept my leg and chopped my arm down. He's done like two insane things. And I'm like, it's a foul. And we call the foul, we reset, and we win the game. And you go around, you say good games, and he walks straight off the court. He won't say good games to anybody. Keep in mind, he's been king of the court like 5 games in a row. Like this is the first time he's lost. And he's being such a bitch about it. So he goes over and sits with his friends or like the people he knows, and I walk over to him and I was like, you're not even gonna say good games, dude? And I'm still laughing.
The Aiden moment.
I love that. And he like looks at me, but he won't say anything. And I turn around and I look at Stadler as like, you can't lose and be a pussy. And then he did it. And then he just didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything?
No.
Wow. I would have beat the shit out of you.
That's so cool.
I would have beat the shit out of you.
On the court, you don't step to Aiden like that. He looks big in the court.
And then so that's I wouldn't say there was almost a fight. That's just what happened.
It is very telling that you fucking basted on him and then called him a pussy for being mean and evil. And then he didn't do anything.
He was being terrible. He hurt Stadler and Cam in the first game. And they play hard. They have played for 7 months now. I see them play every week.
I've been shoving Cam around for months.
Dude, Cam never complains. No. And Cam almost refuses to call getting fouled. Yeah. And even when people fuck him up. So to see these two people say something, I'm like, oh, this is actually serious.
Wow, you stood on business, young man.
Because you're just being a piece of shit. Like dude, it's exactly like Valorant. It's like I will never throw the first stone, but if you're gonna be a prick, I'm not gonna not say anything.
I guess it is you basically solo queued or you duo queued.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pickup basketball is the same as online video games, except people say fewer slurs.
I duoed and they were mean to my kitten, and so I had to bark.
They can't be mean to my kitten.
What are you gonna do?
And then Yingling's in the kiddie call just sleeping, but on the
he's
posters.
purring. Of course he is.
At the family reunion, I played 2-on-2 with one of Cutie's brothers and his son, and I fucking diced him with this other guy I was playing with. And Cutie's brother got so mad. He goes, run it back. We win again. Do game-winning layup. He fucking punches the ball 30 feet, comes back with one of Cutie's other brothers, and he's like, all right, let's go. They run us. He just starts sinking shots. He's not even like saying, like, he's not even fucking talking shit. He's like, yep, this is just what should have happened.
This is crazy. Why does everyone like this?
That's ball,
he
dude.
just wanted to win.
Dude, egos are huge at basketball.
Yeah.
Because you have to, when I say that the solo queue comparison, it is the same. Like, think about the people you play with, how some people this is where it's just, I think people have fragile egos to begin with.
Let me tell you about an Instalock Reyna in the game of basketball, aka Hassan.
I will say, number one most complaints per person I've ever heard about one guy to show up. Hassan decimated the vibes. I wasn't there. This is just what I've heard.
Oh, I see.
Because he's good. Right? And it's like I'm playing with an Instalock Reyna and he's smurfing. Yeah. But like he's also swinging out every round. And so game 1, it works. They win. Game 2, they've caught on. He's getting locked down D by Stadler, but he takes every shot regardless. Didn't pass the ball one time, took like 20 shots, missed every single shot, lost like 15 seconds left.
Wow. You adapted to the smurf.
And then he probably fucking blamed it on some country. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Hassan. He
Yep.
just
Yeah,
gets
playing on
political.
Turkmenistan that time.
Yeah.
Dude, Alex and Alexa went to the fucking CIA base.
Yeah, that's
They made that video, and I saw them in K-Town last week, and I was like, did you guys get pulled aside? Like, did you guys have any
said
trouble
no, yeah.
getting in? And they were like, no.
They have less trouble than Josh and Miles.
It is crazy how they get in after everything they've done.
Wait, they didn't get in, right?
They
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
They're here.
No, she's
Oh,
asking
to the
about CIA
base?
base.
Yeah, the
I mean,
vote- the
kind
vote-
of. They
they
kind of
went in.
did.
They went in.
They
No.
literally did.
They went to like the fucking front lot
No,
and
they
got
got
talked to.
through
Right?
the
They went-
first
yeah,
part. They
they
got
went-
into
They
the
got
second
through multiple
lot.
security clearances,
They
right?
they actually they could have been arrested.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. Like and charged.
committed
with
a
trespassing.
crime.
But I think the government didn't want to charge them because it would make press coverage.
Yeah, CIA doesn't want to be in the news. That's kind of their.
I think
they
also
agree.
Then it would
My-
bring into
my-
question: why is there a base there? Why do we let Americans run this part of
What is Australia?
This
Where is
country.
it?
Fuck
Why
this.
why'd they take all their our submarines away, and now we rely on the U.S. for all their
Vegemite.
submarines?
It's like weird butter.
It's no, you just put it on the toast. It tastes good on the toast.
It is weird butter.
Well, guys, we have reached the CIA base of our
Wow,
time
really?
together with Connor.
I thought we had half
It's been
an
a
hour
pleasure.
left.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure again with
pleasure.
you. You
Any
pleasure
shout outs,
me.
Connor? Any things you'd like to plug and
Well,
talk
I'm
about?
talking
the
to
ocean.
him.
Watch the
You
ocean.
pleasure me.
And could you say?
Okay,
And
you
could you
pleasure
say?
me with your voice.
Could you say a Latin blessing for the 1 of 10 this week? Could
The
you,
Latin.
yeah, can
Or
you
a
give me
Welsh
some sort
blessing,
of
a Welsh blessing.
blessing
Some sort of
for the 1 of 10 that we need?
incantation.
Please, we need this, please.
We need dragon communion.
Let's say Yechida, which means to good health.
Okay.
I like that shit.
All of us. All
like
of our
that
good
shit.
health.
I'm
except-
gonna yachid down that thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like the Haktua girl.
Yeah, the Welsh talk to a
You didn't have to say the
I
second
yachid
thing.
down that
Joke
shit.
exists without saying the second part.
Are you happy you came on again?
No.
Are you?
No.
Okay, well,
Well, thanks for coming on. If you're listening to this
thanks.
early, go watch Connor's auction and
Yes,
bid on
Friday.
Pokimane if you would like to, or all the other things.
D, if you're
I can't
watching, bro,
say
hit us
my-
up. I've been texting you like all week, bro. Like, hope you're okay.
Who's D? D.
Donald
D.
Trump.
D goddamn.
Sorry, that's
All right, thank you. Bye. See ya.
It's D goddamn.
He's going to be so mad. He is going to be so fucking mad. Oh my god.
that's so awesome.
Thank you, Zipper.
Fired it off first. See,
Zipper can like my tweet without revealing himself, by the way.
Oh,
Thanks because of Elon. Elon
yeah.
Gus.
wow, Elon, make it better.
Elon Munt.
Dude,
Have we done that?
That's been, yeah, we've definitely
Have
said
to.
Elon Musk.
That cosmic bookshelf, that's on the lowest.